Yo, what's up, y'all? Streaming a little bit early. Event still hasn't started yet. What's up, Eric? What's up, Big Dick? How you doing? What's up, Felipe? Maximo Craven, how you doing? Even though my Bagusi will be... Oh my gosh. Well, good luck on your Bagusi, bro. I hope you get her. She's a 4-star, so theoretically you should be able to get her soon. If I just drop until another 50 minutes, I'm just streaming early because I guess why not? How much quartz do y'all have? I have about 450. I have 460, I'd say, but 450 just rounding. But yeah. What about you? How many quartz you got, Felipe? Good luck. I'm hoping to get at least I'm gonna say 2 copies of Castoria Berserker, but we'll see. I hope to get at least 1 Chloe. I know she's a 4-star, but you never know with these banners. You have 300 and a dream. Well, what's your goal? Because my goal with 450, at least 2 Berserker Castorias and at least 1 Chloe. That's it. That's kind of it. I want Suzuka too, don't get me wrong, but I kind of just assume she's gonna come. What's up? What's up, son? What's up, daddy? How you doing? I'm just getting mentally prepared right now. The banners don't drop until another 50 minutes from now, so you guys could take a look at my quartz over here. This is JP, obviously not NA. Berserktoria just one is fine by me. Okay, fair enough. Your jacket is dope. Thank you. Thank you for the compliments. I remember Albert saw me wearing this jacket for the Babylonia premiere 6 years ago. Holy shit. Almost 7 years ago. And he was like, I need to get that jacket. Because if you didn't know, Albert, the localization motherfucker for FGO, his favorite servant is also the King of Heroes, Gilgamesh. So it just makes sense. Yo, you probably just said it, but how many copies are you rolling? Okay, so Chloe, at least 1 copy because you only need 1 copy to use her as a support. Suzuka, honestly, I just kind of assume she's gonna come anyway. I do like her, but she's not like priority. And then Castoria Berserker, at least 2 because I have her NP2 and JP. And yeah, that's pretty much it. How about you guys? How many quartz you got, and what's the goal? Whether we're talking about this banner or the following banner, or even just for the Oberon banner, because I know some people don't have Oberon. Maybe they were just unlucky, or they just started playing the game. So good luck to you guys who are also going to be going for Oberon as well. I rushed to finish all the advanced quests and Ordeal Call 1. I skipped to read the story this time. Yeah, you're just trying to get them quartz. I understand. I got you. I'm barely awake, but I'm here. What's up, Payday? Again, the banners don't drop for another 47 minutes, so I'm just here to hang out with y'all for the next 47 minutes. We're gonna do some rolls, hopefully get lucky, maybe play a little bit of the event depending on how I feel, and by that I mean depending on what I roll, because if I roll ass, I'm probably just gonna want to lie down and sleep. But if I roll gas, then you know, I'm gonna play a little bit of the event, do some ascensions, do some congratulations to you guys. I don't got a single quartz to my name, but Summer Castoria will be mine. All right, banners, I don't know how you're gonna manage that, but maybe you got a credit card, maybe your mom's credit card or something, I don't know. I got 2,400 for Melzian. Holy shit, you're good. But I want to throw all my tickets on Berserktoria. Okay, how many tickets do you got then? Good luck on that. You ready for LB6 beach episode? Yeah, I'm ready. It's gonna be a fun read. I think, if I'm not mistaken, Nasu wrote the story for this one, so it should be, relatively good for an event story. But yeah. My favorite guy I want to touch. Vanish? What? You want to touch this? You want to touch this? Really? Okay. Fair enough. You can touch, but, it'll cost you. It'll cost you. Everyone got a price. You feel me? I'm trying to make that money. Supposed to sleep right now for work later, but priorities. Yo, Hikari, if you gotta sleep, you can just go to sleep. But, hey, listen. If you want to hang out with your boy, I ain't gonna be mad. It's from Nasu. Okay, fair. 96 tickets in a dream. 1,286. Damn, I wish, man. 600 quartz, priority 1. 1 Castoria Berserker. 2 Ibuki Berserker. Is she coming back? She might. I'm not sure what the rerun banners look like, but okay. And then 1 Summer Bargus Fair. No, not the mewing. Yo, man. Hey, listen. Homie said he wanted to touch, man. I gotta riz him up. It's gonna be a long ass night. I sure hope. It's gonna be a good night. You know, I'm here for a good time, not a long time. We'll see. So again, banner doesn't drop for another 44 minutes. 1 a.m. PST. Just add 44 minutes wherever you live, and that's when the banner will drop. Hopefully, unless there's like, you know, surprise maintenance or something doesn't go right, which isn't exactly anything new. So just be prepared to sit here for a little while longer. We'll see. Last year summer will rerun, but no event, just banners. Okay, fair. I didn't realize that. Okay, well, good luck if you guys are also going to be rolling for the previous year's summer servants, which, I mean, it's a good, you know, lot of servants. Ibuki, Lady Avalon, and of course, Scotty, Summer Scotty. Especially if you don't have Scotty in general, then should probably roll for her. I mean, she's the best quick support as of this moment, so, you know, might as well. Might as well, even if quick is not your thing again. It's just nice to have that option. I spent all my remaining Saint Quartz hoping for a second copy of Ass, and now I'm out of. Well, I assume based on your wording you were unlucky, which is unfortunate to hear. At least you got 1 copy. I hope it didn't take too much quartz. I hope she didn't exactly bank rob you, but hopefully you're able to recover, and maybe you'll get lucky with a couple of singles, maybe a ticket here and there. The event is going to be 3 weeks, so there should be enough time for you to get next month's tickets from the shop, and then you should be good. Hope I can get a copy of Chloe. Yeah, Chloe is arguably the I don't want to say the best servant, because most people would probably say Castoria is, and I guess depending on your favorite, you'll probably say that's your favorite, or that's the best. But Chloe is definitely one of the best servants of this summer event. Just a really good, I want to say budget, but, you know, budget as a 4-star, a very good budget support servant. Are you going to pull for Melusine too or not? I will be streaming Melusine rolls, but they won't be mine. They'll be my girlfriend. My girlfriend wants specifically Summer Bavanshi, but of course Melusine's in that banner too, so inevitably she's probably going to get her if she's lucky, but we'll see. So I will be streaming this coming Monday with my girlfriend, who, if you guys didn't see, was cosplaying Tiamat during the 8th anniversary stream, if you're unaware. No, so again, the the banner and the event doesn't drop for another 42 minutes. So I'm just here to hang out, just chill with you guys, wish you guys good luck, just hang out, just chill. I want to go get Melu Ruler because of fanfic reasons. She's my MC's adopted daughter. Interesting. Okay, I respect that. I used to read so many fanfics back in the day. Back when I lived in the Philippines, I didn't have really much else to do, and my internet was ass. So the only thing I could do was like read shit. I used to dabble on some fanfics, you know. Got NP5 Tonliko now. Oh wow! Congratulations. I don't have any Saint Quartz left for Summer Banner. Well, congratulations nonetheless. Hopefully you didn't want anyone that bad out of these summer servants. So congratulations to NP5. How are you, bro? Hopefully all family's good. Keep up the good content. Oh, thank you, bro. I think your name is Just Me. You have a very interesting font for your name, but thank you for the kind words. You almost like look like a bot comment. So if you are, then fuck you. If you're not, thank you. What's up? Summer Melu, the hottest servant. Whoa, okay. Okay, well, speaking of that, thank you for that transition. So I want to play a little, not play a little game. This is a little activity for us to pass the time. So as you guys know, we are entering our 10th anniversary in about 2-3 weeks. And we're going to also be going into our 10th summer event as well in about a month. So to commemorate that, I wanted to do, you guys already know, a little tier list action where we're going to be going through each year since summer began 2016. The game began in 2015, but summer events didn't start till 2016. So going from 2016 all the way to 2024, we obviously don't know the 2025's summer servant as of this moment, but all the way to 2024, and then at the end, I'm gonna let you guys know my overall favorite summer servant. So this is just to pass the time. This is just to chill. We're gonna go from 2016 all the way to the latest 2024 of last year, and then rate my favorite summer servant. So if you guys want to like comment down below as we go by year, then go ahead and do so. But we're gonna start off with 2016, obviously. So the 2016 summer servants, I have the list here, just just keep it nice and organized. So we have Tamamo, Arturia, Marie Antoinette, Anne Bonny and Mary Read, Mordred, Skatsaha, Kiyohime, and Martha. So as the first set of summer servants, it's pretty basic, not gonna lie, but that's to be expected. Of course, we were gonna get a summer Arturia. This is the 2016 summer servants, or I think, was it 2018 for NA? I think 2018 summer servants. So let me know, guys, who's your favorite out of these summer servants here. Thank you. I can't read your name right now. I think that says Alfonso. Thank you, Alfonso, for subscribing. I think that's what that said. Sorry, I don't have the font that big. Is it hottest or overall best? Okay, so the criteria for this tier list, because they are summer servants, and it wouldn't be fair to say gameplay wise, like as far as like overall best in terms of gameplay, because some servants, especially older ones, they've aged quite a bit. So we're just gonna go strictly on design, not NP animations, not animations, not gameplay wise, not skills, just strictly design, based. So for, again, name you guys' favorite 2016 summer servants. So for me, out of these lot, I'm not gonna lie, I'm not really crazy for any of them that much. So I'll go with my gut, and this might be controversial, and I don't really talk about her that much, but I think I'm gonna say Summer Kiyohime. I actually really like Summer Kiyohime's design. Everyone else is fine, but I'm not really crazy for any of them, to be fair. So again, just based on design, I'm gonna say Summer Kiyohime. I don't know why, it just speaks to me. Out of all of them, I would say my second, maybe even Martha, because Martha kind of reminds me of Tifa from Final Fantasy VII mixed in with Dio because of her NP. But that's pretty much it. I think Kiyohime for 2016, favorite summer servant 2016. And again, at the end, I'm gonna name my favorite overall summer servant. You guys can name yours as well. So moving on from 2016, we're going into 2017. Let's see here. So 2017, start with Nero. Okay, starting off with a fan favorite right off the jump. Frankenstein, Nidocris, Nobunaga, Arturia Alter, Helena, and Raiko, as well as Ishtar. Okay, so this one's a little bit more challenging, but again, we're going strictly design, not skills or anything. Not that any of these servants are particularly remarkable. Well, maybe Ishtar and Raiko are pretty good, to be honest. Some of these servants actually are pretty good in their own right. But honestly, this might come off as a surprise as well. I think I'm gonna go with where's the summer servants? I think I'm gonna go with Nidocris. I really like Nidocris's summer's design. It's peak, literally peak. From the final art to the third ascension, whatever it is, her design's literally peak. Again, I wasn't really gonna talk about animations or skills or whatever, but I do wish she would get an animation update. I think she kind of needs it. I think a lot of these servants obviously do, especially the older ones. But if we're just talking strictly the art, Nidocris 100%. And she also has the perfect balance of like comedy with the whole Medhead, ascension, and then what's underneath. You're just like, whoa. So yeah, I think I'm pretty. So far, 4 stars are taking my picks right now. But as we go more and more recent, I think it's gonna get harder for me to pick, to be honest. So let me know you guys' favorite summer servants out of these lot: Nero, Frankenstein, Nidocris, Oda Nobunaga, Arturia Alter, Helena, and Raiko. These are and Ishtar, the 2017 summer servants, the second summer event. A part of me wanted to pick Raiko, but I'd say she was probably my second. I think Nidocris is just that good as far as design wise. What's up, Scarlett? How are you doing? Hopefully you're doing okay. Fran and Castanero are tied for me. Okay, fair enough. Okay, moving on to 2018. Let's see the 2018 ones. Ooh, Summer John. I know she's a fan favorite, obviously. And Jalter, of course. So we got the double Johns for 2018 summer event. We got Ibaraki, Ushi Wakamaru, BB. Oh, fuck. Queen Meb and MHXX. Ooh, okay. Oh, this is kind of hard. For me, it's between like 4 servants, which is fucked. It's between both Johns, BB, and Ushi. Okay. Yeah, this is difficult. You know what? I think I will stick with my pattern so far of 4 stars. And I think I'm gonna pick Ushi. I think BB's a close second for me. But I think Ushi's design is just great. I love her design. Her base design's already peak, but then like the summer outfit, I don't know. This ticks all the right boxes for me. So still no 5 stars so far in my list. I'm gonna pick Ushi. BB is a very close second. I want to pick BB, but my heart says Ushi, so that's what I'm gonna go with. That's my gut feeling. That's who I'm gonna go with, Ushi Wakamaru. So far we have Kiyohime 2016, Nido Chris 2017, and Ushi Wakamaru for 2018. So moving on to 2019. Okay, this is easy for me. I mean, I'm not even gonna go through the list. I mean, I'm gonna go through the list just for y'all, but just to put a stamp on it. Yeah, no, this is too easy for me. 2019 Summer Musashi, not even a second thought. As soon as I saw her face, y'all already know. Musashi for me, her design is like obviously one of my favorite designs altogether. But again, I didn't want to focus too much on gameplay, but I will just for her. In terms of gameplay, she was pretty much my first looper. For a lot of people, it was definitely like a quick servant, like Lancelot or whatever. But pre-Castoria, Summer Musashi was hard carrying. Pre-Castoria, so I was like teaming her up with, I'm sure you guys are already well aware, but like Paracelsus, Tomo, Narrow Bride, all the budget arts servants. And I know she gets kind of a flack because of the 5k or 3k HP demerit. See, even I don't know the demerit because it doesn't matter if she just destroys the enemies. And the fact that she doesn't have a battery, but she's still very, very good. Even to this day, I still find her to be the most reliable AoE arts berserker, even over Ibuki for me. Just being able to protect herself, being able to have guts, has a built-in pierce, and her bond CE has a 3-time use buff removal resistance. It's just unmatched in terms of like challenges and whatnot. So that's pretty much why she's my favorite. Just all around has been there for me through thick and thin, and she's even my grand berserker over in JP. So yeah, again this year Musashi, Osaka Bay, Carmilla, Hokusai. So Hokusai is just really good too. Arturia, Ruler, Melt, Summer Melt, Okida, and yeah, Summer Okida. There you go. So a lot of great servants here in this year, but obviously I'm gonna pick Musashi over all of them. What's up, Top Kirby? How you doing? You couldn't sleep. Did Uma Musume career mode to kill time till maintenance? That's okay, fair enough. Hopefully you're having a lot of fun with that. Forgot Melt is in this one. Damn, never mind. I changed my answer. Oh, that's funny. Yeah, no, a lot of these servants are great. Carmilla is like a really great design. The glow up is real. Melt, fan favorite with the penguin jacket. Okida, obviously a fan favorite. You know, all these are fan favorites in their own right, but Musashi's just going to take it for me. So there you go. So 2019 for Summer Musashi, my favorite summer servant of that year. So moving on to 2020, the year of COVID. So it goes downhill from here, I guess, from a history standpoint. So we go from Summer Kiara, Summer Ilya, Summer Bernhild, Summer Yu, Summer Abigail, Summer Tomoe, and Murasaki. So this one's pretty easy for me too. Although I will say Tomoe is a close second. But I'm gonna pick Kiara. I love Kiara. I've always loved her, even like her normal alter ego version. But when her summer version came out, I just had to roll for her. I really love her third ascension. Second ascension is also peak. Don't get me wrong. Second ascension with, I think it's second ascension, the police outfit kind of dealio she has going on. Really love that ascension. The Dami Mami, yeah, Kiara, no question, man. Oh wow, you. I didn't know you were a big you fan, Alex, but fair enough. Yeah, no questions. No questions for Kiara for me. Bernhild in a black wedding dress though. Yeah, that's true. No, she's peak though. Again, a lot of the more recent summer servants, especially, like they've killed it with the designs. So, had it not been for Kiara, I probably would have picked Tomoe. And then if it wasn't for Tomoe, maybe Bernhild. I have to think about that. Yeah, probably Bernhild. Bernhild's black dress is indeed peak. Yeah, I would say so. Kuroneko Pancake is lit nasty too. But again, this tier list is based on design, so I'd feel weird if I picked a lolly for mine. Which I say that, but then the next one might contradict that statement, because we're going into 2021 post-COVID, or post-COVID for the most part. So we got Okita Alter, Anastasia. Anastasia is really good design. Charlotte Corday, Da Vinci, Kama, Canis, and Sei Shonagon. So I want to say Sei because I love Sei's design. I really love it. But y'all already know, if you guys have been watching the channel for a little bit, for the past couple years, and you guys already know I've praised Summer Kama so much. I'm going to go ahead and pick her third ascension, because her third ascension, honestly, her third ascension might be top 5 favorite designs in the entire game. Just in general. Not even talking about summer servants. Not even talking about male versus female. Not even talking about any of that shit. Just like overall, third ascension is probably top 5. Top 5 favorite ascensions in the entire game. So, of course, I'm going to have to pick her for my 2021. We got 3 AoE arts farmers, by the way, from 2019 to 2021. So yeah, Summer Kama easily. And this is another thing with me when it comes to especially more recent summer servants, which I think they started this with 2020 with Kiara, but maybe I'm like misremembering a previous summer servant before Kiara. But I really like it when, and I've said this in the past, I love it when summer servants have at least one ascension that might be summer themed, but it could fit outside of summer, if that makes sense. So Summer Kiara's third ascension, she becomes a mermaid. Yeah, that's obviously a summer outfit, but outside of summer, that could still pass. Like if I were to picture a Holy Grail War, I could see her participating in a Holy Grail War in that outfit. Same thing with Kama. I love Kama's third ascension because it feels like they took what we like about normal Kama and they just built upon that, while still keeping it summer themed, because her swimsuit is literally flames. And yeah, it just gives that, like, that final boss energy, that third ascension of Kama. So I don't know, it's like a weird, I guess, niche of mine. I like it when there's at least one ascension that could tickle that niche for me. So there you go. So 2022, moving on to 2022. This is when we had the triple SSRs with Lady Avalon, Ibuki, and Scotty. But of course, there's also Gareth, Utsumi Aris, Wu Zetian, and the Valkyrie as well. So my favorite summer servant from these servants right here, from, what was it, 2022? Yeah, 2022. Oh, Lord have mercy. Oh man, this is hard. So I want to pick Ibuki, because I'm sure a lot of people will pick Ibuki. But I'll be honest, I like normal Ibuki more. I in terms, if we're just looking strictly designs, I like normal Ibuki more. I feel like Summer Ibuki leans too much into the whole big sister thing. Aside from her costume outfit, which I keep her in that outfit because I just like the white hair and the slightly more serious tone. But you know, I know it's supposed to be a summer outfit, so it's not supposed to be taken seriously, but still. So I think with that said, I think I'll pick. Oh man, I feel like I'm betraying my Aoyuki fans out there because I want to pick Ibuki. That's just because of the voice and just because I love Ibuki in general. But I think I'm gonna pick Scotty, Summer Scotty. Part of me wanted to pick Wu Zetian as well because the glow up she has from like what we know of her from her assassin version as a lolly, like little, like petite ass girl, to now just like the thickness that she gets in her summer version. Like, bro, the glow, like if this was like a glow up tier list, she'd probably be number 1 easily. Should easily be number 1. You trader, peak choice. So hey, listen, I'm trying to be I mean, this is a biased tier list in the end of the day, obviously, but I'm trying to put my Aoyuki bias to the side and just like focus on just design, just like the art. So yeah, Scotty for 2022. That was a hard choice though. That was a hard choice. This year was pretty hard to choose from. And then going on to pretty much this year for NA, which will be coming out in about 25 minutes. We got Ash the Savior. Again, I'm not a really big fan of Anniversary Servants being also Summer Servants, but you know, it is what it is. So we got Ash the Savior. We got Arturia Caster, Berserker, Suzuka Gozen, Chloe, Akanaraha, Melusine, Bargus, and oh wait, I think the Wikia people forgot to put Bavanshi. Kind of disrespectful. But okay, so who is you guys' favorite servants or summer servant out of these lot, including Bavanshi? She's supposed to be here, but they decided to say fuck her, I guess, literally. But honestly, ironically enough, out of all those summer servants, again, if we're talking strictly design, I'm gonna have to pick Bavanshi. I love her design so much. First ascension, super cute. Second ascension, modest, and then third ascension, like what we expect from a summer servant as far as like sexy and revealing, and you know, all the 9 yards. So I think Bavanshi just perfect. Peak design for summer servants, and the fact that she's a 4-star too is just even better. It's easier to pull her and whatnot. So I'm picking Bavanshi. It's kind of, you know, this list this year is very difficult. Ash the Savior has a really great design as well. Berserktoria, Suzuka is just like, bro, thick in all the right places. Melusine, you know, her third ascension is exactly what I would have wanted for her normal self. So I kind of want to pick Melusine as well, but I'm gonna stick with Bavanshi for 2023. That is my favorite of that year, the 8th summer event, I believe. Now we're going to move on to the 9th summer event. So spoiler alert for my NA players, but yeah, we got another summer servant for anniversary in the form of Space Orishgal. Then for the actual summer servants, we get CL, Dobirna, Jufu, Benaktitlach, and MHX Alter. You know, looking at this in hindsight, I don't know if this is going to be a hot take, but this is one of the weaker summer servant, I guess, groups. Again, I don't know if that's a hot take because we have Space Orishgal here who's probably going to hard carry for a lot of people. But in the grand scheme of things, especially compared to like the previous couple of years, I think it's one of the weaker ones for me. I don't know if that's a hot... I don't know what I said last year when they were first dropped, but now that the hype has died down, to me, it's one of the weaker ones. But with that said, if I'm just going to pick my favorite of these servants... Okay, I like... See, Jufu is cute. Dobirna is just hot. Tillalok is like a mixture of the two. Very cute, but also, you know... You've seen her ascensions, you already know. And then, of course, it's Space Orishgal. So again, I don't know. Space Orishgal... I think she's the easy favorite for a lot of people. But I don't know. I'm gonna pick a weird one. I'm gonna say it's between Jufu and Tillalok for me. You know what? I'm gonna go weird with it because my gut is telling me. Okay, thank you for William. Thank you for subscribing. Very much. I really appreciate that. I'm gonna say my favorite of that year. Oh wow! Wait, I just noticed I didn't even include BB. Wait, is BB not considered like this BB? I mean, is she not considered a summer servant? I mean, they also forgot Bavanshi, so I shouldn't be surprised. That might change my thoughts. Wait, BB. Do I like her that much? Ooh, fuck. You know what? No, what? That doesn't change anything. I think Summer's Jufu actually was my favorite of last year. which might come as a surprise because you have BB there, you got Space Original, you got CL, but I'm a Jufu guy, I guess. I just really like her design a lot. And again, it's one of the weaker, like, as a whole, it's one of the weaker summer events for me, or summer servants, group of summer servants. So yeah, these are pretty much my favorite summer servants going by year. I'm hoping this year gives us summer Tiamat. So you guys heard it here first. Summer Tiamat this year. Let's go. Did you read Tsukihime? I did, but like, I don't like the fact that they release CL as a summer servant. I just don't like that. So maybe that is playing into how I feel. Like, she has a nice design, but like, no. As far as summer servants go, no. Tiamat should have been Beast class, not Uresh. Hey, summer Tiamat might be. Who knows? You think we were getting Ordeal called summer servants this year, or some wild out there ones? I sure hope not. I just hope we just go to the normal summer event shenanigans, not really tied to the main story or anything like that. So looking at these, I got to pick my overall favorite summer servants. So I know you guys have been posting your favorite summer servants by year so far, but let me know who is your favorite overall summer servant going from all the way from 2016 all the way to now. Overall, who's your favorite summer servant? So looking at my list, this might be surprising, but if you guys have watched, I've said this already in the past, and I kind of implied it earlier in the stream, but my favorite overall summer servant is actually Kama. It's not even Musashi. Some people might have been like, oh, he's gonna pick Musashi. No, it's actually Kama. Again, her third ascension just hard carries so hard for me. Like, literally one of the best ascensions in the entire game. Again, just looking at purely design. So my favorite overall summer servant, as well as my favorite 2021 summer servant, is Summer Kama. I don't know if that's surprising to anyone, because I have said that in the past. But there you go. That is my overall favorite. I don't think this is a... To me, this is a surprising list, because I didn't make the list beforehand. Obviously, I knew some of my favorites going into it, like Kiara, Musashi, and Kama. But looking at it, I wasn't expecting as many... like Nidocris, Kyohime, and like Ushi, like as many 4 stars, because I usually most people seem to lean towards the 5 stars, but in this case most of my favorites are 4 stars. I don't know if that's surprising or not, but yeah, Summer Kama, easy. If it's based on summer servants, then I 100% agree. Okay, there you go. So again, this was my little tier list. I hope you guys enjoyed this little segment of this stream. I just wanted to pass the time, and we're 17 minutes left until the summer event drops. As you guys could see, the summer event is gonna drop pretty soon. So yeah, lit nasty. We could just go back to chillin', the straight chillin'. I think Nito's my favorite. Okay, yeah, fair. Yeah, Summer Shuten? Yeah, Summer Shuten needs to happen. This year, okay, let me know who you guys want to see get a summer version this year. I want to see Summer Tiamat. I think more so than anyone. Because I would like to see Summer Shuten, don't get me wrong. But we already have a Summer Ibuki, and I think that kind of lessens the chance of Summer Shuten coming out. Obviously, I'd still like to see it, but I think realistically, it's probably not going to happen. I'd like to see Summer Tiamat. I think Summer Medusa is long overdue. I would say Summer Medea, but if you guys are unaware, her voice actress unfortunately died not too long ago. So it might be too soon to recast Medea or to make new Medea content shortly after the voice actress died. I mean, it's been a minute, but it was relatively not too long ago. And I don't know how... I know how America would handle that kind of stuff, but I don't know how Japan would handle like recasting a character so soon after a voice actress dies. I don't know how they would handle that, so I don't know. Who else? Who else would I like to see as summer? Because you guys gotta think, it's the 10th summer event ever, so they gotta go big or go home. So, I mean, but my bias is saying Summer Team Up, but with that mindset, I actually don't know. I mean, they gave us another Summer BB last year. I could see them doing like Summer Space Ishtar or something. I don't know. I could see them doing something like that. Even though like Ishtar has had a summer version, but they could just do that. Then again, we did get Summer Space Raiders God last year. I don't know if they would go 2 years in a row with the Rin face. I'm not sure. Serenity and Sanzang, interesting. Yeah. Sanzang hasn't gotten a lot of love lately. At least that's what it feels like. So seeing her get new content would be nice, I suppose. Yeah, Summer Miyu, I think that's inevitable because we've had Summer Ilya and then this year for NA, Summer Chloe. So yeah, I think Summer Miyu is inevitable. I don't know if it's going to happen this year, but it's inevitable. Summer Asafa, no. No, that's not. Can you try yelling Stella into the mic? I would love to, Alex, if it wasn't midnight as we speak. I'm not trying to wake up my brother, my girlfriend, unless she's already awake, and my parents. I'm not trying to do that. You know? Maybe some other time earlier in the day, earlier in the night. Summer Kukulkan, yeah. I think Summer Kukulkan has a good chance of coming out this year. Just because we went through all the Lostbelts as far as summer versions. But Lostbelt 7 with the asterisk, because we did get Tillalock Summer last year. But we didn't get like the main girl of Lostbelt 7, aka Kukulkan. So I think, yeah, we're probably going to get a Summer Kukulkan this year. Just because, again, we went through all the Lostbelts already. What about the new Berserker girl? Who's the new Berserker girl? Am I missing something? I don't know who that is. On the top of my head. Give the man a glow up. Oh, Summer Waver? No. Fuck that. Oh, Lilith? They wouldn't give Lilith a summer version like a couple months after she came out. I don't think they would, but I guess I wouldn't be that surprised. I don't hope that we get Olga for 10th anniversary, but she is also a summer. That would be crazy. That would be crazy. Yeah, I don't think... If anything, Lilith will probably get a summer version maybe next year. But so soon after she came out, I don't know. I don't think so. Ooh, Summer Nita Chrysalter. Okay, wait up. You're cooking. Katana Tempest, you're kind of cooking right now. I didn't know we had a 5-star chef in the chat. I didn't even think about that. Yeah, especially if we go with the Lostbelt 7 theme. With a Summer Kukulkan, maybe a banner 2 or a 4-star Summer Nita Chrysalter. Yeah. That would be fire. That would be fire. Sorry, I only play NA, so new servant names takes a while for me to remember. Okay, fair enough. Ought to be. That's okay. That's okay. Female Gil Summer. Yo, listen, I'm dropping all my money on that, to be honest. Summer Ort. Oh, nah, dude. Oh, nah. Just makes like one of us the Ascensions of Summer Kukulkan just straight up Ort. Summer Arquid. You know what? Again, I don't really like collab servants getting summer versions. For the most part. I mean, specifically if they debut as a summer servant, like CL did last year, Lady Avalon the year prior. But Arquid already appeared as an anniversary servant. Then again, she just got the Phantasmoon version of herself back in December. So would they give her a summer version like 8 months after? I don't know. But I would like to see a Summer Arquid maybe. For like the 10th summer event, I think that would make sense. Summer Shiki. Ooh. Maybe they just go big on like just putting in big names, big type moon names. So like Summer Shiki, Summer Arquid, Summer Neko Arc. Nah, dude. Just give us normal Neko Arc first. Summer Alco. Okay, if we're Summer Alco and Summer Alice, you already know I'm going for both of them. Lord have mercy. Lord have mercy, I would. Summer Vitra would be cool. I'm not opposed, but she just got a new costume. Don't know if they would do a summer event for her. Still waiting on Tano. Yeah, same. Yeah, they put CL, they put Arquid. Where the fuck is the actual Tono Shiki? Summer Santa John Alter Lily. That's insane. But I wouldn't be surprised too. Why not? A female Gil would be insane. That would be the biggest bomb drop ever. To have like a gender bent version of Gil debut as a summer servant. That would be insane. I'm definitely like, I have 13 Usos, or AK just 10, just ready to be used on like a proto Gil or a female Gil or any new variant of Gil. Like, I'm just so ready for that. Yeah, proto Gil would be insane. They did that with, well, technically Proto Merlin first appeared in arcade and then she migrated over here. Like, we don't have any female Gil to go off of. Is that a Gold Dust shirt? No, it's not a Gold Dust shirt. It kind of looks like a Gold Dust. It's a Gilgamesh shirt. If you look at his armor, it's the same pattern. Kind of looks like a Spider-Man Gold Dust thing going on, but no, it's not Gold Dust. We got a wrestling fan over here, but yeah. Summer Drake? Oh, I didn't even think about her. That'd be cool, I guess. That would be cool for Drake fans out there. Summer Gil or Ashia Domon for the memes, and no, switch it up. Ashia Domon has had 2 summer outfits. I think so, right? He's had 2. So I think they would give him another one. Yeah, summer female Gil will be a fat check for them. And 90% of the revenue would be coming straight from me. It wouldn't even be like accounting for the rest of the globe. It would just be like mostly me. So I'm telling you right now, Aniplex, Lasagna, Nasu, if you want to make money, just release summer female Gil and my life is yours. My life is yours. Yeah, he's had 2 summer versions, right? He's gonna get one. He got one with the Japanese outfit. I think that was a summer outfit. And then he gets another one where he wears like a onesie, I think. Will there be another SSR ticket soon for NA? I don't know. Was there one in JP 2 years ago? I don't know. To my knowledge, I don't think so, but maybe. But yeah, so we got about 8 more minutes until the 8th summer event, the 2025 summer event. So I hope you guys are ready. I actually didn't update my game yet, so let me just go ahead and close this and update the game real quick. Because I want to make sure I'm able to get into the game right away. Let me know how many quartz you guys have and how much are you guys willing to spend going into this summer event, whether it's going to be this summer banner or the next one. I'm curious to see where you guys are. Summer Dino Girl? You talking about the one from that? Well, what event was that? The one with Voyager. I don't even remember what it's called now. Shit. We need Ruler Gilgamesh with all its authorities. A Ruler Gil from Samurai Remnant would be lit too. You know, that's... Oh yeah, Koyo. That's her name. Why am I... Oh, Fate Requiem, that's what it was called. The Fate Requiem event. Summer Boudica Lolly, what? You got me at the not the Lolly version, but you got me at Summer Boudica, and then I was like, Lolly? Why is she a Lolly now all of a sudden? Okay, so again, the event's gonna drop in 7 minutes. 7 minutes. It's about to get lit nasty with the sauce. Yeah, that Lolly part, where did that come from? What are we talking about? What are we talking about? Why does Fate only collab with Fate? Because it only needs to collab with Fate to make money. You know, it's not like these other franchises that need to collab with Fate to make money. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. Honkai fans, I'm kidding. You guys do you. You guys do you. Wishing you luck. I'll be lurking. Yo, wish you luck as well. You got me with the lolly part. No, that's crazy. That's crazy, dude. She a lolly now? Can it happen? A lolly Boudica? Why? Do people actually want that? Yo, who's the servant who's not a lolly that you'd like to see a lolly version of? That's probably a question you guys have never asked yourselves. But I'm asking that right now because we got a lolly Vitra as an NPC in this latest event in JP. And, you know, someone just brought up a lolly Boudica. So I'm just like, okay, here's a... Ooh. Skasaha would be interesting to see as a lolly. Not even like a creepy way, but like, I'm wondering what her attitude, what her personality was like when she was younger. Because she's obviously very stern and very stoic as an adult. But I wonder how she was back in the day before she matured. Morgan, that would be interesting because we see her younger version technically in Ash the Savior. Maybe as a even smaller girl, she was even more innocent. I don't know. Wouldn't Lancer Arturia just be like Arturia Lily? Would that just be straight that? We've already seen Lolly Kiara, but yeah, maybe as a playable version if that's what we're going with. Lolly Raiko? I mean, we have her teenage version with Ushigozan, but yeah, that'd be cool, I guess. I feel like she would just look like Shuten at that point because Ushigozan already kind of looks like Shuten. Shota teach what? Oh nah. Speaking of Shota, we got Shota, what's his name? I don't know why I'm blanking out on names right now. The 3-star saber, but he's not playable, obviously. You say Tiamat? You know Tiamat's first and second ascension are, I guess they're not listed as kids, but she's basically a little girl in those. Yeah, she already technically a lolly dog. What's going on here? Yeah, Fergus. Why am I blanking on names, bro? And the Avengers version for Nitocris too. What, a lolly Nitocris? Okay. Yeah, why not? Summer Solomon. What? Yo, we need normal Solomon first before we get a summer version, dog. Summer Solomon Beast. Wouldn't that just be Goetia then? I want an adult Chloe. Yo, an adult Ilya though? I mean, technically Ilya is an adult. I think she's like, no, well, not an adult, but she's a lot older than she looks. At least the Fate Stay Night timeline version of her, but I think the Prisma Ilya version of her is actually a lolly, like straight up a 12-year-old. Ivan lolly slash, why is what? It would be Ivan Shota. Why is there even a lolly there? He's getting gender bent too. Gender bent and then lollified. You know, that would be fucked up if they decide to finally give us female Gil, but she's a lolly and her senses don't make her an adult. That would be a, I would still roll, don't get me wrong. I'd still roll and go crazy for her, but oh man. That would be a kick to the nuts for sure. Kick to the nuts. I want to arrow her. Wait, who? Aurora? Okay, we're bringing in NPCs into this. Give us Aurora, so you want to kill her? Okay. I mean, I think a lot of people would be down for that. Lolly Kukulkan. Ooh. Lolly Kukulkan, Lolly Cats. That would be interesting, yeah. I think Archetype Earth, she has a lolly form if you've played Tsukihime. Like, you see her. Lolly Musashi, okay. Cooking. That'd be cute for sure. Okay, 2 more minutes until the banner drops. Type 1 if you're rolling. Type 2 if you're not. I want to gauge how many people watching right now are going to be rolling with me. And if you're going to be rolling with me, hit that like button. If you're not going to be rolling with me, still hit that like button. Because if you hit that like button, you're guaranteeing yourself EX luck. If you go on Yelp, you could actually see my channel is on there. And people give me 5 stars all the time for giving them EX luck by liking my streams and my videos. So there you go. You got a lot of ones, so a lot of people are indeed rolling. Halali tilala. No, that'd be crazy, Top Kirby. Good luck to you. I know you're mainly going for Chloe, if I'm not mistaken. So good luck to you. And I have a sneaky suspicion that you're also going to be rolling for Summer Melusine later on this coming Monday. So good luck, Kirby, when it comes to rolling for those characters. And just putting it out there, good luck 2 years from now once Summer Miyu comes out. Let's just, it's going to happen. It's going to happen. It's going to happen this year. 2 years from now for NA. Shadow Drop Solomon and Friend Point Gacha. That would be messed up. The long-awaited Solomon is a Friend Point server. Okay, so we got less than a minute till the banners drop. Again, my main goal is at least an NP2 Castoria Berserker. 1 Chloe. And I just assumed Suzuka is going to come. So I'll let her come. Yeah, I said those words in that sequence. It is what it is. But yeah, pretty much just 1 copy of everybody and then an extra copy of Castoria. That's pretty much what I'm hoping for. So there we go. So, okay. It should be up now. Let's go ahead. See, is maintenance actually over? Good luck to everybody who's going to be rolling. Don't forget to hit that like button. Okay. Data update. Ooh, I'm scared, y'all. I'm scared. My last NA Gacha rolls outside of the guaranteed SSRs was Tiamat. Was what, 4 months ago? Almost 5 months ago when I rolled for Tiamat. And if you guys remember, it took until pity for me to get her. So, man, I hope I don't have enough for pity, at least on me right now. So, I hope I don't get screwed. Okay, wish me luck, guys. One last good luck. One last good luck. There we are. Arturia caster Berserker, Chloe Yvonne Einsburn, and Suzuka goes in the back, looking thicker than a bowl of oatmeal. She might be all the way in the back, but her thickness just makes her stand out. More so than the two servants in front. Okay. I like how they're blocking her melons with the Saint Quartz summon thing. But anyway, let's start off with 5 tickets. Go to single shot. Wish me luck. 430 quartz. You got 430 quartz. Good luck. So again, we're aiming for 2 Castoria Berserkers. That is the main goal right now. Will it happen? Will it not? I don't know. At least 2, and then Chloe, main goals. Extra Suzuka on the side would be fine. I wouldn't complain for sure. But main thing is Castoria and Chloe for me, at least. Okay, for servant, I don't think it's a gold, but we'll see. Nope, not a gold. Man, I'm scared. I am scared. Got your ticket? What do you mean you got your ticket? For FGO Fest? Is that what you're talking about? Okay. Was that 5 tickets already? I think it was. I think. Okay, so let's go ahead and do our first multi. Alright. Our first multi in literal months besides the guaranteed SR. Let's see if we're gonna get lucky. Just 4? Oh, fuck. Okay, my math is just ass. That's why I keep track of it. Hey, man, I got excited. Maybe I fucked up the ritual. I definitely fucked up the ritual technically, but I mean, I'm not really expecting a first multi EX luck roll. If it happens, it happens, but my luck lately has just not been that great. Even over in JP, it took almost until pity. I think it actually took until pity for me to get Typhon about a month and a half ago. So I've hit pity in the past 7 months of FGO. I've hit pity 3 times across all of my accounts in both NA and JP. Okay, we got the Arcwit CE. Okay, I'm happy about that. I think it's actually a pretty decent CE as well. Got her in 3 multis. Congratulations. By her, who do you mean? I assume Castoria. Congratulations no matter what. You seem excited about it, so there you go. Got her in first multi. Congratulations, Hikari. See, this is why you like the stream, bro. This is why you like the stream. We're officially going 2 days. Nice. Nice, Archerblades. Congratulations. Again, hope you have fun. I'm obviously going to be streaming around those days once they drop news and, you know, stream the anniversary stuff. Hope you have a great time over there. And get that guild strap for me if you can. I'm just saying. You know, if you can. If you cannot, then no worries. Got her in 4 tickets. Nice. Congrats. Damn, you guys are getting better luck than I am. That's for sure. I'm not going to complain. Listen, we're all here to support each other. Hopefully you guys are wishing me luck as well. 4 copies too? What do you mean 4 copies? Or 4 copies to go? I was about to say, I was like, you got 4 more copies just like right away after you just said you got her in the ticket? That's crazy. Just like spam click rolls. Sir Pounce a lot, give me your luck, guys. Hey man, first give me your luck and then I'll share mine afterwards. That's how this works, you know. You hit that like button. Hit that like button on the stream or the video, depending on when you're watching this. Okay, first multi-shot, not the best. We did get the 5-star CE, which is not a bad CE by any stretch of the imagination, so it is what it is. Okay, come on. Come on, Summer Castoria. Or Chloe, you know. Any of you guys, actually, would be nice. Arc tummy, yeah, she do be showing off her tummy. Okay, we got the 3-star CE, which I'm surprised we didn't already get. Go ahead and lock that. And keep moving forward. You know what I mean? Keep moving forward like Eren Yeager. You know, like he always said, keep moving forward until all your enemies are dead. Okay, Boudica. Nope. Just got Berserktoria too. Nice. Congratulations, Zen. You got Suzuka on first multi, not a target. Fair. Got Suzuka goes in so far. Congratulations, Top Kirby. But I know your main thing is Chloe. Even just getting one copy of Chloe is huge, because you really just need one copy to make use of her skills and her support capabilities. But if you want to go for multiple copies, I'm not going to blame you as well. My game's still loading. Thanks, Australian internet. Damn, shrimps out on the bobby, you know what I mean? All them kangaroos just messing with your internet. I feel you, dog. I feel you. Okay, first double shot of the stream, of the session. We did get a little orb sparkle a little bit. Little orb vibration. Okay, is that gonna mean anything? Okay, that sparked. That would have been crazy. It didn't mean anything, apparently. We made the damn things, but get the leftover Ethernet cables. That's crazy. I didn't even know that. You guys made internet? I didn't even realize that. I don't know the history of that shit, but yeah, okay, double roll was ass. Second multi-shot, going down to 400 quartz. 401 to be exact. You made a kangaroo once. Oh, okay, so this has... Well, wait. Okay, we got Chloe. Okay, arguably in some ways our main goal. Because, again, her as a support servant, absolutely amazing. So there you go. So we got Summer, Chloe. Ain't gonna be mad if that's all we come out with. Well, actually, no, I would be mad if I use the rest of my quartz if that's all we came out with. But as far as this multi goes, I wouldn't be mad if that's all we come out with. So Summer, Chloe, honestly, pretty happy about that. Again, she's a very good support servant. I know a lot of you guys and a lot of people in general don't really mess with the lolly servants. But if you go past the fact that she's a lolly, she's a very, very good support servant. All things considered. Double-sided Berserker. Wait. Oh, hell yeah, dude. Oh, hell yeah. Please. Please. Oh, yo, second multi. We got both of our goals. Let's go. Let's go. Double-sided Berserker with the slight pause. You already know. Dick is swinging. Dick is out. Dick is on the table. You guys can't see it, but it's on the table. Can't show it to you guys because YouTube would, you know, kick my ass, and I'm sure most of you guys wouldn't want to see it. Granted, you know, I would need like a 8K camera, not even a 4K camera, for you guys to see that shit, and I would have to max out my zoom in order for you guys to see even a pixel of it. But there you go. So we got Summer, Chloe, and in the same multi-shot, not too long after, we got Summer, Castoria. I almost said Berserktoria, but she has so many names. She's called Outcast apparently in the event. That's what she goes by. I don't remember them calling her Outcast in Lostbelt 6, but I kind of like the nickname a little bit. But there you go. You also got her in double-sided Berserker. Nice, congratulations. There you go. There you go. I can finally see Suzuka's bouncing. In English. All right, there you go. I hope you're able to get... Oh wow, we got the Summer Tila Lock 4-star C as well. This is so far a goated multi-shot. Goated. Already goated. No, not Outcast. Al, like Albert, and then Cast, like Caster, but without the T at the end. So Alcast. I guess it kind of sounds like Outcast. Not that I say it out loud, but still. You know, I kind of dig the nickname a little bit. So it's a little bit cute. There we go. Summer Chloe, how you doing? FBI, if you're watching. I ain't doing anything with her. Just letting you know. Her name has the word editor. Okay, she's an editor. Okay, fair. Where are these naughty writers who are behind on their schedule? Wait, what? Okay, FBI, if you're watching, she ain't talking about me. I ain't a writer. I like writing, but not like that. And there you go. What's up, dog? What's up? How you doing? How you doing? How you doing? 501 quartz NP2 goal. Okay, good luck, Archer Blaze. I believe you said you were gonna grand her as your Berserker, so definitely want to max out her NP as much as possible, depending on how much quartz you have. She was MVP for Ordeal Call 3 in my other account. I should have used her more in my main account, but when I played Ordeal Call 3 in my side, holy shit. Arturia, Summer, Outcast. Just gonna call her Outcast. Outcast was honestly like MVP. So let me go ahead and screenshot that. Got a little bit of everything. We literally got everything in the banner in this multi-shot, but Suzuka. So again, my goal is NP3. Or not NP3. Well, NP3 would be nice, don't get me wrong. But let's go ahead and try for a second copy. We already got one copy, so already starting off pretty strong. Second multi-shot, already got one copy, so can't really complain. So type 1 if you were able to get your main goal out of this banner so far. And type 2 if you're still rolling or if you're not rolling at all. So we're going to keep going. I know that sounded like it was the end, but it's not the end. Let's see. So congratulations to everyone who's going to be typing 1. Let's keep going. Try to get that sexy NP2. And depending on how much we have left over, we might even go for that NP3 action. You feel me? We might even go for that NP3, to be honest. But we'll see. We'll see. Now, if I get spooked by a 5-star, I'm just going to stop cold turkey. Because, you know, I ain't trying to push my luck at that point. For example, if that was a Vlad, bro, I would have punched my screen easily. I would have punched my screen. Oh, you're granting Senno Riku? Oh, I could have sworn maybe it was somebody else. You know, I kind of remember you saying Senno Riku. My bad, my bad. But fair enough. Bane of 1,000 Astolfos. Hey, at least Astolfo's a 4-star. You know, if I'm gonna get spooked by a 4-star, fuck it. At least I'll get rare prisms out of it. You feel me? At least I'll get some rare prisms out of it. Let's see. Maybe we could come out with Suzuka maybe as well. I would like to get her just for collection purposes. Plus her design is honestly really good as well. I mean, I ain't gonna lie. All right, let's keep going. Third multi of the stream. Can we pull another Castoria, Berserker, Bakatoria, Berserktoria? What do you guys call her, by the way? Because he has so many nicknames. And not to adding Outcast on top of that. What do you guys call her? Do you guys call her Bakatoria, Berserktoria, Berserker Castoria? What do you guys fuck with? I kind of flip-flop between all of her nicknames because she has so many. Bakatoria. Is Bakatoria like the goated one? Zerkatoria. Yeah, Zerkatoria is another one that I've seen. Zerktoria. She has so many, bro. She has so many. I wish you could all just like stick to one nickname. Dancetoria is a good one. Dancetoria is a good one. Damn it all. I assume you're not answering my question, but all right, damn it all. That's quite the nickname. NP4 waiver. Oh man, Baron. I'm sorry. As somebody who got 2 waivers from Tiamat's banner a couple months ago, I feel you, man. I feel you. It is what it is. You just keep going forward like Eren Yeager. You know what I mean? Just keep moving forward. So all your enemies are dead. I finally completed LB7 to cleanse my palate after reading that hideous Fate X. Wait, was it that bad? I heard Nasi wrote it, so I assumed it was going to be decent. I haven't read anything on Honkai X Fate at all because I don't play the game, so why would I even delve into that? But I heard Nasi wrote it, so I thought it would have been like a decent story, but fair enough. Cha-Cha, I'll just... Oh, Nasi didn't? I thought he did. That's what a lot of people were saying, at least. That was a pause right there, by the way. Okay, Chloe. Well, I was right, though. It was a pause. I was expecting gold servant. So NP2 Chloe. Not exactly what I was wanting, but am I mad? Not really. You know? I'm mainly going to be using her as a support servant. So upgrading her NP levels isn't exactly like, oh my gosh, yeah. But still. How could I be mad? NP2 summer servant in general is pretty good. Nasu just supervised it like an FGO story. Oh. I could have sworn someone said he wrote it, but maybe people were just misinterpreting the interview or whatever, but okay. Well, I'm sorry to hear that the story was dog water. If you were to rate it out of 10 for those of you guys who read it, objectively, how would you rate the story of the Fate X Honkai Star Rail story? Although, again, it's a collab story, so it wasn't, at least in my head, if I were playing the game, I wouldn't go into it expecting like a 10 out of 10 story. So 2 out of 10, negative 10, 5, 6, 4, 5. Damn. 6 is the highest so far. That's kind of sad. Okay, how would you compare it to like the worst written story in FGO. Is it better than that at least? It has to be, right? The worst written story is probably what? One of the earlier singularities. Like, I guess it's not fair. That's not a fair comparison. But it was exactly what I expected from a collab story. Okay, fair. FGO's worse. It's horrible. Okay, fair. It's basically a gag story. So it's just like all comedy. Nothing too crazy. Again, it's a collab story, so I mean that's to be expected. I played like, and I'm sure you guys have as well, like a variety of video games over my entire lifetime. Most of the time, collab stories or collab events or any collaborations for that matter, they don't usually have the most profound story ever. It's a better story than Agartha. Okay. I mean, to be honest, I don't like Agartha, but I don't think it was that bad. But maybe it's been a while since I've read it. Okay, this is the fourth multi-shot. There was a slight pause on that. There's some slight pauses, man. Them slight pauses. Okay, never mind. Slight pauses didn't give me shit. Got MP2. Congratulations, Clab. And Archer Blade, you got both Suzuka and Chloe so far. Nice. Chloe, again, if you get Chloe and you're like, damn, I didn't get Summer Castoria. This sucks. Chloe is still a very good pull. Once you learn how to use her, she's like a budget crane. Very good servant. Very, very, very good. I feel like people were overly expecting it just to be Stay Night, Holy Grail, and Star Rail. Yeah, I guess so. I guess with the whole build-up, because they announced that collab event over a year ago. Or like around a year ago. I don't know if it was over a year ago, but around a year ago. So there was like a whole year build-up of hype. So I guess that makes sense. Why people would have that kind of expectations. But the way I see every collab event is like, okay, the story is going to be either bad or mid at best. But it sounds like, according to you guys, it's mid at best. So, yeah, collab stories are usually mid. I can't think of a game that I've played that had a collab event to where I was like, you know what? For a collab story, that was like top 10 best stories I've ever read. I can't think of any, but again, this is talking from somebody who didn't play the Honkai Star Rail event or doesn't play Honkai at all, so maybe it is that bad. I'm not sure. Or maybe we're just so used to like the FGO Lostbelt stories that when we migrate over and read a Fate-related story that's like not on that level, we're just like, oof. Nikkei? Oh, Nikkei got some good collab stories? Okay. Who had they collabed with? I don't keep track with any of these gacha games, by the way, so forgive me for my ignorance, but what's a big name they've collabed with that had like a good story? I had no idea. Oh, honestly, I'll take the C. The C is really good. Basically Black Grail for Berserkers without the bad effect. Yeah, so I'll take that. I think that's only my second copy. So honestly, this is a goated multi-shot just for that. I will take that. Stellar Blade and rerun with Nier Automata. Ooh, especially that Nier Automata collab. Yeah, you're gonna have to make a good story if you're collabing with Nier. Chainsaw Man sucked ass and raised it. Oh, they collab with Chainsaw Man? What the fuck? Okay. Wow, I had no idea. No idea. I had no clue. And I guess another thing with the Star Rail thing, if you guys are unaware of the reasoning why I didn't even touch the Honkai Star Rail game despite the announcement of the collab event and the hype behind it, it's for one simple reason you guys already know. Some of you guys already know. Gilgamesh wasn't in it. I don't care if they put every single servant in there. Well, okay, if Tiamat was in it, obviously it would play, but the chances for her being in there, it's pretty much zero. But I don't care if they put every unlimited blade work servant in there. Let's just, narrow it down to those bunch. If Gil isn't in it, I wasn't gonna play it. That's just a fact of life. Even if you guys went on this stream right now and said the story is a 10 out of 10, made me cry, made me ejaculate, made me shit myself all at the same time, I'd be like, well, was Gil in it? And if you answer with either no or well, my day is there. I don't care about Dollar Store Gilgamesh at all, so don't even bring his name up. But yeah, no. Ain't no way. They can take Gil out of FGO and I wouldn't care. Sora, we're gonna fight. We're gonna fight. I don't know where you live, but sleep with one eye open and make sure you look out your window every night. Because if you see somebody with a gold jacket walk by, just pray. Just pray, bro. Just pray. The Gil glaze is crazy. Yo, wait. Are you new here? Sora, are you new? Are you new? Because I'm like the Gil guy, man. I'm literally wearing a Gil jacket. Ain't no way. In fact, Caster Gil's gonna spook me right now. That'd be crazy if he does. That'd be crazy if he does. Gil always been a side character. Vanish. I'm gonna fight you too. I'm actually gonna fight you. But okay, I mean objectively, oh, that's not Caster Gil, but that's Kid Gil. I guess he's, but god damn it, he's the best side character ever. He may not be a main character, but he's the best side character ever. Seeing you for years, but never knew you were a Gil simp. You have to be trolling. You have to be trolling. There's no way. Okay, type 1, if you always, like, if you've at least seen me for at least a year, and you know that I'm a Gil simp. And type 2 if you never knew I was a Gil simp. Because there's absolutely no shot. There's no, you're not watching me. You're probably watching somebody else. There's no way you were watching me. There's absolutely no shot. Dude, I literally had people coming up to me at Anime Expo was like, hey, aren't you that Gil guy on YouTube? And I'm like, yeah, that's me. Yo, people know me for that, man. Katana, you can't be saying that, man. You can't be saying 2. You're saying 2 just to troll. You have an NP5 cast? Yes, I do. NP5 Caster Gil, NP5 Archer Gil, both kid and adult Gil easily. NP6, 120. The whole 9 yards, append everything, at least in JP. Granded Enkidu the other day, gonna grand Archer Gil too. This was a shit multi-shot, but besides the point. Yeah, there's no shot, man. Also, I don't know, I have a video, but if you guys go look behind me, I have both Gil's VA's autograph, the English and Japanese VA's autograph. I have at least $10,000 worth of merch of Gil behind me. You guys can't really see it, but for those guys who know, you know, there's no shot. Got her on a skip ticket. Congratulations, finally, bro. Hopefully it didn't take that long. Yeah, I'm a Gil fanboy, dog. I'm wearing a Gil jacket. You know, I'm that guy, man. I'm that guy. If I'm gonna be known for anything, I'm gonna be known as that Gil guy. I have done a room tour before, or I guess a collection showcase on my channel, I believe like 2 years ago. But I've updated it a lot since then. Back then I didn't have a Gilgamesh autograph or anything, but yeah. Don't ask Gil fans what he said to Arturia in the original VN. Hey man, that's all in the past, you know? He's changed, you feel me? He's changed. He's changed. And you straight? Yo, Vanish. Yo, we're gonna fight. Yeah, I'm straight. God damn it. Hey, listen, we could like male characters and still be straight. You know, guys could like male characters and still be straight. Just like how girls could like female characters and be straight and vice versa. You know, it is what it is. I'm like in this year, in a couple months, it's gonna be my 11th anniversary of my relationship. And if it was obvious, I have a girlfriend, not a boyfriend. Clearly. I think I would know that at this point if she had a dick between her legs. So yeah, I'm straight as fuck, boy. I'm just joking. Hey, I'm just checking. I'm just checking. You know, I gotta make sure. You know, I praise my king. I love him, and I could acknowledge his beauty and his sexiness and everything. But in the end of the day, I draw the line at sucking his dick, or his dick being anywhere near me. Now, if he asked me to do so, I would reluctantly say no, only because I know he would skewer me if I said no. But that's where I draw the line, you know? That's where I draw the line. You didn't tell them about us yet? What are you talking about? What are you on about, dog? My day slander won't be tolerated. I curse your rolls. My day slander? Yo, what's the slander of calling My Day a Dollar Tree, 99-cent store, discount version of the King of Heroes? What? That's not slander. That's facts. That's facts. And we know Star Rail. They've said it. The developers have said that they took a lot of inspiration from Fate. So he's quite literally a discount version of Gil. Who is My Day? Exactly. Who is My Day? Everybody knows Gilgamesh, the King of Heroes, the Golden King, the first recorded hero of history. Who the fuck is My Day? Who's that? Yeah, no. Gil sweeps, man. See, that's why they didn't want to put Gil in Star Rail. Not necessarily because they have a $1 store version of him in Star Rail, but it's because if he showed up, oh, he would wipe the floor out of My Day any day of the week. Oh, and P2, let's go! Oh, shit! That's what it takes. Shit talking, that's what it takes, man. That's all it takes. Rainbow spin into my second copy of Berserktoria, yes. All it takes is a little bit of shit talking. All it takes. And you know what? It's not even shit talking. It's the 100% the truth. Let's go. Yeah, they couldn't even afford him. They couldn't even afford the King of Heroes. This is what happened. It was a UBW collab. And they could afford, of course, since it's a UBW collab, they could get Archer, who's like one of the main characters of the UBW route, of course. And of course, you got to get Saber as well. She's the face that runs the place. And I'd like to think that behind the scenes, they tried to get Gilgamesh. They tried. The developers of Honkai Star Rail tried their best to get Gil, but they couldn't afford it. And knowing that they couldn't afford it, they were like, you know what? We'll just make a Dollar Tree version of him in the form of My Day. And I guess we'll get Ku as well. That's it. That's all it was. That's all it was. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. And P2, baby. There you go. Oh, there was a slight pause there. Oh, okay, never mind. MP2. No, Ku's cool. Ku's cool. He's not playable, right? Again, I don't keep track. I don't play Star Rail at all. But I know he's there, but is he playable? Because I think I saw somebody post his model and there's like theories going around that he was going to be playable. But I don't know at the moment if he is or not. Ku's just an NPC. Okay, there you go. My guy, what software are you using to stream FGO on your PC? I used to use a software called Samsung Dex, but now I'm using something called what's it called? Screen Copy. It's a little bit weird to use. It requires a little bit of setup, but once you get it up and working, it's pretty good. If you're trying to mirror your phone into your PC. But yeah, at the moment, no, but the model detail enough to be just an NPC. Okay, fair. Fair. Looks like it's pity for you, yo, Katana. I'm sorry to hear that. How many quartz did you start off with? Hopefully you have enough. I mean, I hope you don't have to get to pity, but hopefully you have enough just in case, you feel? According to in-game files, he has a designation similar to playable. Yeah, that's what I thought I saw. I want to save for Oberon. If you don't have Oberon, you should go for Oberon, in my opinion. Like, I know your dick says Summer Servants. I understand that. But think logically here. Think logically. Put your dick away. Think logically. Probably should go for Oberon. He's gonna hard carry your account going forward. Pity for me as well. 660 in now. Oh, well. Oh, man. I'm sorry, Kevin. For me, it's strange adventuring with Archer instead of Gil. Hey, man, you could always get Dollar Tree Gil. You know, you could always do that. Always follow your dick first. Hey, man, if it's never failed you before, then I guess that's sound advice. I guess that's sound advice. I have Oberon on my main account plus lots of meta supports and DPS. Okay, I mean, I guess if you're using NA as a just like a side collection kind of account, then I suppose you can skip out on Oberon. Especially if you already have a main JP account, then I guess that's passable. Do what you want to do, man. Do what you want to do. They even tried to copy Gil X Enkidu with My Day X. Wait, what? There's a fake ass Enkidu too? I didn't even know there's a fake ass. I'm gonna look this. Who's that? At least relationship. Maybe like design wise, maybe they don't look the same, but maybe you're talking about like story wise. It's similar. Is it like story wise or similar? Finon. Who the fuck is this? Who the hell is this? Wait, you're telling me. Wait, real quick. You're telling me this white-haired version of Fujimaru looking ass is the Enkidu equivalent in Star Rail? Ain't no way. Homie looks as generic as they come. He literally looks like us, the MC of Grand Order. But with a white hair dye. Yeah, budget Galahad, for real. In relationship. Hey man, I'll look this up and I'll be the judge of that. You know, I'm like the guild guy, so I gotta look this shit up now. So I'm assuming, spoiler alert, you don't have to go into detail. I'm assuming the homie dies, and then My Day goes on like a rampage or something, or gets humbled, something along those lines. No Chloe yet? There's no way. Top Kirby, there's no way. NP2 Castoria Zerger, just like me, and NP4 Suzuka, and no Chloe yet? That's actually insane. That's actually crazy. Not even close? No, not even. Okay, so I guess, yeah. I like how this went from like, yeah, let's go roll for Castoria Berserker, yeah, to let's go ahead and slander Honkai Star Rail. Hey, listen, my Star Rail fans, hopefully you're enjoying the game. Hopefully you enjoyed the collab, etc., etc. I'm just having my fun. You know, we roast FGO too. We roast FGO when it's appropriate too. You know, it's not just like all hate on Star Rail. I never played the game, so I can't just say I hate it. You ship them, fight me. All right. I didn't know you roll like that, Chacha. Chacha, how do you go from the most, like when it comes to FGO, you are like the most waifu-minded person in chat usually. Like the most thirsty waifu-minded motherfucker. And I guess over in Star Rail, you ship two guys. That's like unheard of for me. I'm like, who are you over there? You're not Chacha over there. You're something else. You're Kaka. What is the priority for skills for Castoria Berserker? I don't know on the top of my head. I would just tend all of them. But I guess if you can't, maybe her battery? I guess her battery. I know she has two, but the one that does more. I don't know what Chacha doing, but he ain't playing Star Rail. Hey, listen. I gotta hear it from his mouth, man. Right. Yeah, batteries basically. For priority skills. That's usually the case. I've watched you since I was in high school. Now I'm married with 2 kids with a job. Hallelujah. Wait, I just saw your comment, Josh. Really? Are you still in chat? I gotta acknowledge that. This, I don't know if he's trolling, but Joshua, that's a great name, by the way. I love it. He's been watching me since high school. Now he's married with 2 kids with a job. Congratulations, Joshua, on getting married, and you know, shout out to the kids. Hopefully they're doing well. Golly, that's insane. 750 quartz, NP1 Chloe, NP6 Suzuka, and NP2 Berserker Castoria. Not bad. Spook Fiona and Spook Arjuna. Ooh, okay, that's crazy. Yo, when you guys first watched me, where were you then? And where are you now? Watch you guys be like, I just started watching you like 2 days ago. Because that's kind of crazy. Yeah, I was a senior in high school and I graduated college in 2022. Wow. Time flies. Love you, bro. That's crazy, man. That's crazy. Yo, shout out to you. Thank you for like sticking around, whether you're like active in chat or in the comments right now or whatever. But you're here just like telling me, updating me. That's kind of crazy, man. Much love to you. Much love. That actually blows my mind, Joshua. I'm not even lying. Would you name your kid Gil? No, because people would think that stands for Gilbert, and I'm not really a big fan. Like, no offense to my Gilberts out there, not really a fan of the name Gilbert. And naming somebody in 2025, especially here in America, where everybody's just so judgmental, naming somebody Gilgamesh, I don't know. I feel like he would get bullied. My real name, if you guys don't know, is Jack. And let me just tell you, it's a normal name, but I got bullied a lot because of it. Like, people made fun of my name all the time, calling me jack off, ejaculate, you know, all that fucked up shit. I don't know what kind of fucked shit middle schoolers, elementary schoolers, even high schoolers would say about a kid that's named after Gilgamesh. I don't know. I have no idea. How about Gilgamesh? No, first of all, my girlfriend would not approve of that name at all. Okay, NP3 Chloe, there you go. Fair. If a bully want to bully, they'll find a way regardless. That's true, that's true. But I don't want to give them fuel, you know what I mean? I don't want to give my son a name that's gonna make them a target, an instant target. You feel me? As somebody who's lived through that, I don't want my kids to live through that myself. I want to give them a nice name, a unique name, but like nothing that's like crazy. I always joke with my girlfriend, like, hey, if we get a son, or if we get two sons, we'll name one Bob and the second one Prometheus. Obviously, I'm not gonna do that because that's insane, and they're gonna get bullied for different reasons. But it would be both for their name. Like, I just think it would be funny. I would name my son Saint Quartz. Would you beat your son's ass then? Like, I mean, that's a fucked up joke, but like still. Your friends could say ejaculator when they leave. That's never happened, but I guess they could. I guess they could. Okay, if you guys were to name your son or daughter or whatever, you know, if you could name your kid a servant's name, which is a shit ton of names, what would you name your kids? What name would you give them? I'm curious. So what kind of fucked up shit you guys would go for? I believe I was working at Stater Brothers when I first saw your streams. Now I'm working full-time in my new job. Okay. Moving up in the world. I like to hear that. Moving up in the world. Started from the bottom. Now we're here. Hopefully your job not only pays well, but is also very fun and very fulfilling as well. That's like all that's important, you know? Blood Axe. Eric Blood Axe. Honestly, that kind of goes hard though. Imagine the teacher doing roll call for kindergartners, like, okay, Eric, David, Jack, Blood Axe, and then everyone would just turn around like, what? That'd be insane. It is. I can buy Saint Quartz now for rolls if I need to. Hey, there you go. There you go. That's you know, you got your priorities straight. You feel me? You got your priorities straight. I like that. I would name him John Wick. John Wick is not a servant, but hey, fair. Angura Minute would be insane. That would be so crazy. I feel like Angura would pass as a name somewhat, but then some people might just like make fun of him for his name sounding like angry, I guess. Like, you must be angry all the time or something. I don't know. But mine is insane. Rasputin has a nice swag to it. I think that'd be cool. Oberon Vertigan. You gotta put the Vertigan in there too. You could just stop at Oberon. I think Oberon is a solid name. I think that has aura. Imagine being the kid in class named Oberon. That's aura right there. That's probably like top 10 best names you could give a kid. That's like a unique name, but it's not crazy to the point of getting bullied. I don't think there's a way people could like bully somebody named Oberon. Achilles is a strong name too. But I feel like for the nerds out there, they would, I guess being a nerd and a bully, it's somewhat contradictory, but still, they'd like attack his heel. I don't know. Beat up his heel, be like, this is your weak spot. I don't know. Some dumb shit. Yeah, Elizabeth Sirius is a good name. Although there's no servant named Sirius, but I got you. One of my coworkers called his son Anakin. I mean, that's not surprising. A lot of Star Wars fans, you know, out there. There's probably a shit ton of Anakins out there. I'll pay $100 for you today. You know, you would have to pay me a whole lot more than $100 to name my kid Astolfo. Or Hijikata, for that matter. If you guys don't know, Astolfo and Hijikata are my least favorite servants. Ever. Yeah, but here in my country, that's a reason to get bullied 100%. Oh, really? Being named Anakin? Really? That's kind of fucked. So you're saying we can pay. Hey, everyone's got a price. I said earlier I wouldn't suck Gil's dick. But if we're just talking about sucking dick in general, I wouldn't suck dick. But if somebody pulled up, like straight up, imagine you guys in this situation. Someone pulled up with a briefcase full of cash dollars. Let's say $1 billion of cash. And it's real. You could tell it's real. And they were like, hey, you could have all this money. No strings attached. All you got to do is get on your knees and suck my cock. I'm sucking that dick clean. I'm sucking it so clean. I don't care if it's a dirty ass dick. I'm sucking it so clean. It wouldn't even be funny how clean. It would shine. The room could be dark and it would still shine. That's a big string. Hey, listen, I'm gonna swallow that string. You feel me? Like, let's be honest. The IRS won't like it. Hey, they don't need to know. Only poor people would do that. I'm a gazillion. Okay, I guess if you're already a gazillionaire, as you say, I guess you wouldn't. Like, it's like, oh, I already got money. Who cares? But no, I'm telling you, bro. I'm wiping that shit clean, dog. Bro is Riley Ray. That's crazy. No, but like, let's be honest, man. You would at least think about it. Let's agree on that. You would at least think about it. By the way, I still haven't gotten Suzuka yet. That's kind of crazy, right? Yeah, $1 billion is $1 billion. Like, you will literally be a billionaire. Probably not a billionaire because a lot of that will go to tax. But at least a millionaire. You'll be a millionaire by just sucking one cock. You're at least thinking about it. I know you guys are capping, being like, no, I wouldn't do that. Hey, I'm a man. Like, I wouldn't. Like, nah, dude. You would do it. Trust me. Trust me, you would do it. Unless you're a gazillionaire like Vanish. Or whoever the fuck said he's a gazillionaire. Watch the stock market crash after you finish swallowing. Oh, Lord have mercy. I mean, that would, you know, it is what it is. It is what it is. A millionaire that sucks. Hey, man. Thousands of people already do it. Maybe not thousands. I don't know how many porn stars there are out there. But let's assume there's thousands of porn stars already do it. I'm just doing it once for $1 billion. Ooh, gold spin. Are we finally getting Suzuka? No, another Chloe. Wow, Suzuka doesn't like us. It's one of those, I ain't gay, but $20. Yeah, exactly. Except I wouldn't do it for $20. I guess my max, or I guess my bare minimum price would probably be like 100K. If I'm going to be honest. At least 100K, I'd probably consider it. But $1 billion is like a no hesitations. You know, no hesitation at all. You could buy a lot of mouthwash for that. Yeah. Yeah, no. Anyway, enough talking about slobbering on the knob. So far, we've gotten, I believe, 4 copies of Chloe, 2 copies of Berserktoria, and 0, surprisingly, 0 copies of Suzuka Gozen. Again, very surprising. Because I was expecting to get at least a couple of Suzuka spooks. But we could go ahead and do some skip rolls, get along with it. MP3, that's crazy, Top Kirby. I mean, I'm down to trade, man. I've got a good bunch. I don't know how, like, we have like the opposite problem. Now, granted, I don't know how many quartz you used. Well, we have the opposite problem. Back then, I was a broke kid in high school, so it was awesome to watch your NP5 Jalters and stuff. To be fair, Josh Watt, I don't think of NP5 to Jalter, but I feel you, dog. Now I can afford a few more Saint quartz, but the wife gets mad. Hey, don't ruin your relationship for Gacha, man. It's not worth it. It's not worth it, man. But Jesus. Give me one of your Chloes. I have 4 Suzukas and already have 2 Berserktorias. Hey, if a trading system was possible, I would. Trust me. They will never implement a trading system, though. Okay. Servant. This is a skip roll, by the way. What? Yo. NP5 Chloe. 0 Suzukas. NP5 Chloe is crazy. What? I can't even believe that. Yeah, Top Kirby, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I want to give her to you so badly. I want to give her to you so badly, but the world is like, no. He has to suffer. Yeah, Chloe, can you move on to him? And Summer Castoria or Suzuka, can you come to me? Because I think that's the preference. Okay, who are you? Oh, wait. Oh, she's right. I forgot. Okay, I got Suzuka. Top Kirby, get Chloe, and then we're done, right? For a second, I was like, wait, who is this? I almost forgot she's a writer. Yo, if that was a Stalfo, I'm... You know what? If it was a Stalfo's dick, I ain't sucking that shit for $1 billion. Let me tell you that much. Golly. Okay, so we got Suzuka finally. I thought I did a skip roll, but I guess I didn't. So there's Suzuka. Yeah, summer is indeed full swing. In fact, I'm sweating right now. It's like 2 a.m. in the morning. She's a writer because she writes me. All right. Okay. Hey, man, listen. She came to me. She's writing me. You feel me, dog? Third Sense is really cool, by the way. We didn't get the Santa version because the summer version of Suzuka. I'm not complaining. Got 3 NP3 Victoria with 120 rolls. 120 rolls or 120 quartz? Because 120 rolls is a lot. Oh, I didn't... No, she did a special little sprite change there. Fair. Okay, there you go. So there it is. We're at under 100 quartz. Let's go ahead and just do a couple singles and end it off there. My gambling addiction won, and my first pull is Suzuka. Screw saving. All right, man. You saw me get Suzuka, and you were like, you know what? She looks so good. And then you were like, fuck it. Fair enough, though, Banders. Congratulations. Happy you got Suzuka Gozen. MP3 Suzuka, congratulations. For those of you guys who rolled, I know it's already been like almost an hour since the gacha dropped. Let me know your rolls right now, like what you got, NP level and whatnot. What's the update? What was the final results of your rolls? I know it seems like everybody who was rolling, or most people, I'm not gonna say everybody just in case, but most people who were rolling for Berserktoria got her. So congratulations to you guys. No Chloe? Wow. I mean, I shouldn't be surprised because it took forever for me to get Suzuka. But still, geez. Using your Uso and Berserktoria? Oh, wow, okay. If that's what it takes, then so be it. I understand. Oberon is out? I didn't know. Yeah, he's out. He's out. So, good luck if you're rolling for Oberon. Jack the Ripper spook. Ooh, I'm sorry, man. Sorry to hear that. Okay. So, 2 more multi-shots, and then we're pretty much done. Okay, let's see. 2 more multi-shots. Let's see who we get. Is Kuro needed for lotto comps? If you use Kukulkan as a looper, in my opinion, yes. Because for those of you guys who have Kukulkan, she's unable to Black Grail loop with the normal double Koyan Skaya and Oberon team. She is able to loop, but you got to give her a CE aside from Black Grail. But with Kuro, she allows Kukulkan to loop. So if you want to use her as a looper, yes, she is 100% necessary. That is Chloe. Summer Chloe is 100% necessary. But you don't need her necessarily for a lot of other teams, or most teams out there, to be honest. But like I always say, it's always nice to have that extra option just in case. Just got here. Did you get Berserktoria? Yeah, I got 2 copies, which was my bare minimum that I wanted. 2 copies of her, I believe 5 copies of Chloe, and only 1 copy of Suzuka, which is insane. I was expecting to get a shit ton of Suzukas. Wait, I just realized I got Suzuka after I joked she's rider because she ride me. Hey, listen, Bander, sometimes the best lore is jokes, you know? You joked about it, and she was like, no, it's not a joke, dog. So honestly, I'd say you need to grill her. You need to show her some respect. You feel me? Because she's gonna make your dreams come true. You got to show some respect back. You feel? 7 multis, Berserktoria NP1, Chloe NP2, Suzuka NP1. Interesting. Okay. Fair. Waiting for our ruler Melu's banner now. Yeah, again, guys, I will be streaming Melusine Rolls this coming Monday. It will be my girlfriend rolling instead of me. I'm still gonna be here hanging out, chilling with the homies. Y'all feel? Bucketoria can wait then. All right, there. Fair enough. Okay, we have 1 more multi after this, and then I'm just gonna train my servants, play a little bit of the event, probably chill with you guys, and then we're pretty much done streaming. At least the rolling parts of the stream. I will stream for a little while longer. So let's do 1 more multi, and then the one last multi-shot of Destiny. So far, all of our gold servants have been from multi-shots, if I'm not mistaken. So it looks like this time around, multi-shots is the way to go, at least for my account. All right. I started off with about 461 quartz, or let's just round it to 450 quartz, and about 48 tickets or something like that. We're down to 32 quartz, aka 1 multi-shot. And so far, we've gotten 2 Berserktorias, 5 Chloes, 1 Suzuka goes in, and 1... Actually, knock on wood, we didn't get spooked at all. I don't think so. That has to be a record. That's like the most amount of quartz I've used without getting spooked. See, I say that now, but watch me get like a spook 5-star right now. But we'll see. We'll see. Hopefully, if we do get a 5-star Berserktoria. But honestly, I can't be mad. I went into this with that amount of quartz, that amount of tickets. Like, okay, I want at least NP1, NP2 Berserktoria, and at least 1 Chloe. And the Gacha Gods was like, you know what, boy? We got you, fam. So I'm a little bit happy about that. There's a Wuwa stream, then an hour after Genshin, so I've got a packed night. Oh, wow, Banders. Yeah, you got a packed night, man. Hopefully you guys get some great content over in those games as well. And if you are going to be rolling in those games, hopefully you get good luck. Because, you know, if you like my streams and my videos and just watch the content and just interact, the good luck that you get from those things doesn't just carry into Fate. It carries over to other gacha games. So I'm just saying, if you play other gacha games, just saying, if you like the video, like the stream, do all the good stuff, then you're guaranteed EX luck on your rolls, regardless of what game it is. There was a slight pause there, so what does that mean for my gacha? Again, never mind. Nothing. The curse of a gacha addiction. Yeah, Banders, it is what it is, man. It is what it is. You got... How many gacha games do you guys play, by the way? I mean, I technically play multiple, but like, you know, multiple FGOs, right? How's your rolls? Oh, it's exactly what I wanted. Can't complain. It's not like EX luck. It's not like dummy busted broken luck. But for how much I used, 2 Berserktorias, 5 Chloes, and 1 Suzuka, hey, I can't complain. I got exactly what I wanted from this gacha. 8? Kachacha, you're high. You're actually smoking crack cocaine. You're actually sniffing the good stuff. Snorting the good stuff. 11? So how do you guys, like, with all due respect, and this coming from me, do you guys have like a life? Like, what do you guys, 14? Okay, there's no way you guys play like, okay, scratch my previous question. Gold spin. How many gacha games do you guys play that on a daily basis? Oh, another Suzuka. Okay, there you go. At least on a daily basis. Because 14 is kind of, I doubt you play them on a daily basis. Okay, so we're ending off with an extra Suzuka. So, pretty much, 2 Suzukas, 2 Berserktorias, and 5 Chloes. Not going to complain. Let me know what you guys get in the comments down below if you guys are watching this as a video. But yeah, the stream continues. and we are pretty much done with our gacha rolls for this. Maybe I'll roll off camera on my own time, but I've been rolling long enough in the video as it is. So for the rest of the stream, I'm pretty much just gonna train my servants, organize my inventory and all that good stuff. So you guys could just chill and hang out and update me on your progress. I play FGO and Gundam. Okay, so 2. 14 vanishes, no way. So what other hobbies do you have? I'm literally mystified by that. I feel like FGO takes a lot of time as it is for me. Just playing NA and JP, I cannot even imagine playing 14. There's no way you actually play them like on a consistent daily basis. Look at this, 5 Chloes. Supposed to be 2 Suzukas, but I guess yeah. Do you use AI? Oh, you're asking chat? Yeah, you guys have to be using like AI to play those games. There's no shot. I stream games and play 3 TCGs. Yeah, TCGs are a whole separate thing. Unless it's like Master Duel or something where it's like a TCG with a gacha built into it, then maybe, I don't know. I don't know if I would consider that gacha still, so let me go ahead and max them and break that. You're a full-time gamer? Okay. Just the cliche, like, I mean this with the utmost respect. I'm not saying this to roast you, but the cliche like living in the mother's basement type of gamer vibes, like that's the vibe I'm getting. I'm not sure how accurate that is. Maybe you're like low-key a CEO of a big company and you just have all this time on your hands. I don't know, man. That's kind of crazy. I have an account manager for the Hoyo games. An account manager? The fuck is that? Wait, how loaded are you? How much money you got and how come you're not donating in the streams? Link is in the description, or you could use the stream chat. Like, what are you doing? Okay, for those of you guys who named like a fuck ton of gacha games, like 14, 12, 11, how many gacha games? What's your main gacha game? Like your number one, like if you were to uninstall every other gacha game but that one, what is that one you're going to keep? As hard as that question might be, because geez, I can only imagine. None? You just uninstall all of them? Damn, that's crazy. You wish you had my luck? Yeah, 450 quartz with 2 Berserktorias. I got 0 spooks, which I'm like baffled by. Is my luck finally back? Nikki at the moment, but he can change patch. But that's true. I guess it depends on how you feel, like depending on what event's going on. How's your luck been as of late? Stuff like that. You pay someone to maintain your account to do the events and shit. Damn, this is like a business to you. You don't. You say you're a gamer, but like you're treating it like something else, like an account manager. I never heard that. I never heard of that before. You pay somebody to play the game for you. That honestly like blows my mind a little bit. You know what? It's probably less efficient, but I'm gonna go ahead and max and break this for the sake of space and simplicity's sake. I would keep Dokkan and Pokemon Go. FGO will have to go on for. Interesting. Okay. I respect it though. I respect it. Probably ZZZ. That's Zenless Zone Zimbabwe or whatever the fuck. Definitely the one I know. It's Zenless Zone 0, right? Like, I'm just fucking around. Anyone else save for UDK Bargus or Lady Avalon? Yeah, good luck if you guys are gonna be rolling for Melocene. Again, this coming Monday, I will be streaming the Melocene Gacha. My girlfriend's gonna be rolling, of course. I'm gonna be watching, cheering her on, wishing her luck. Hopefully you guys will be there in that stream as well. Let's go ahead and give you this C, I guess, I suppose. I'll give you this one, because why not? Gotta spread out the rarities of the CEs. I guess I'll give you that, and then I'll give you this one. And I guess you could have this. I'm not sure what the most efficient spread is. I guess you, this. There you go. Event CEs on all my girls and guys and whatnot. There you go. And for the vibes, I'll give Gil this. And Tiamat, you could have one too. Why not? There you go. FGO, Azure Lane, Arc Knights can't live without them, but FGO's number 1. Okay, respect that. All right. By the way, I'm sure you guys see this. For the keen-eyed, you guys are like, oh, he's doing this shit again. For those who are new to the channel, I always have a plan B in case things go wrong. Since I got the bare minimum of what I wanted, I'm not even going to claim these yet. Well, these ones I'm going to have to claim soon. I still have all these quartz. I have my quartz fragments, as you can see. I have quite a bit of shit left. And I don't know if you guys noticed, but I didn't claim any of the anniversary stuff. So, ooh, wow. I still got the, where's the 100 quartz, huh? I still got the 100 quartz from anniversary. And I've been saving pretty much since Tiamat. So, your boy's out here. But, Gachas is a mental game as much as it is a gambling game and whatnot. Or an RPG, depending on what game it is. So, I play with the mindset of out of sight, out of mind. So I ain't going to claim those because if they're not in my inventory or I didn't claim them, then at least I found that it's less likely that I'm tempted to roll. So there you go. That's my one advice to you guys. If you guys don't want to roll, you want to save. And you have decent self-control, just keep it in your box. Don't even look at it. I'll claim the limited ones in a couple days. Yeah, be like that. How many copies did you get of Berserktoria? 2 copies with 400 quartz, 450 quartz, 2 copies, 5 copies of Chloe. I think 6 copies of Chloe now you think about it. And 2 copies of Suzuka. Actually, I need to train them. What am I doing? Just so I could show you guys. Just so I could show you guys the results. Okay. I have the self-control of a policeman in a White Castle. Okay. So, basically non-existent. I feel you, dog. Alright, let me go ahead and train my summer servants. I don't know why I just completely forgot to do that. That's like the whole point of this. Let's see here. 395 Saint Quartz left. Okay. For those of you guys who rolled, what's your leftover as of this moment? Okay, so here's my summer. Actually, let me combine them first before I start training them. What's the leftovers? I'm technically at 2 quartz, but as I just showed you guys, I have a lot of quartz left in the tank. And I'm saving. And actually, this might come off as a surprise. I think that's the last time, like this stream and those set of rolls, I think that's the last time I'm gonna roll this year. I know you, like, that's kind of crazy, but there's really no one else in this year that I really care for that much. Ruler Kagetora a little bit, but otherwise I'm okay with skipping out on her, especially since Berserktoria pretty much does what she does, but better. So let's go ahead and who's the first Berserktoria? It doesn't really matter. Let me just unlock you. NP to you. Got the bare minimum what I wanted. There you go. Ended up using all my 400 zeros. Damn, we got a lot of zeros. I'm sorry to see. Well, okay. I mean, some of you guys probably got who you wanted, so I'm not gonna say sorry to everyone. But if you didn't get what you wanted, I'm sorry to hear that. Genuinely. Hopefully the next set of gacha rolls. I don't know who you guys are gonna be rolling for next. Hopefully it's not gonna be as painful. Let's go ahead and claim the older ones. Let's start training some servants. Let's start with, of course, the star of the show, Berserktoria. Yeah, what's the next goal for you guys in FGO? Regardless of if you rolled after summer. Let's say after summer, when the dust settles, when everything clears up. What's the next goal after summer? I think for me, my next big one is quite a ways from away from now. Actually, it's like maybe 9 months away. My next goal is gonna be Alice and Aoko from the Motsukai no Yoru Witch on the Holy Night collab event next year. So it's quite a while from now, man. Spacerish, okay. See, some of you guys are already like even past me. Beastarish, the next big one's Beastarish. Metatron, wow, that is a while from now. New Year's, So Yamato Takeru, you're gonna be rolling that Yamato Takeru? I can't remember who's coming this year. This year, let's see. Who is coming out this year, actually? I think the next one's Wanjina, but I don't think a lot of us after summer and anniversary are gonna be rolling for her. Let's see. Let me go ahead and go to this screen. So this is the Wikia page. As you can see, the next event, we'll be getting Wanjina, a new foreigner, then Ptolemaeus. Melician's coming back, I guess. The Guda Guda event, which has I forget the guy's name, but you also get the Ruler Kagetora. And then Christmas. I don't think Christmas gives anyone new. And then New Year's. So pretty much, honestly, the rest of the year is pretty skippable. If I'm going to be honest. My Aussie blood. Oh, that's right. She is an Australian servant. So, you know, you got to do it for the for all the homies over there in Australia. You got to do it. Yeah, Usagi Kenshin, aka Ruler Kagetora. So it's your next goal this year? NP5 Alco and NP5 Spacers. Yeah. Listen, man. Got a hard save from now going forward. Because that's a tall order, man. But at the same time, since Arish is an anniversary servant, you're going to have those anniversary quartz to like help you out a ton. But NP5 Alco, yeah, man. That's... Gotta practice hard self-control from here on going forward, which isn't that bad, to be honest, because again, the rest of the year is pretty much nothing else going on, nothing too big. Yeah, pretty much nothing. I feel like you'd roll 4 banders, besides I guess Wanjina for the Australian. What's y'all favorite ascension out of the 3 ascensions of Berserker or Berserktoria? I actually really like her second ascension a lot. I love the like the Alice in Wonderland bunny sort of vibes she gives me. So that would be my favorite, personally speaking. Go ahead and get some of these. Clear up this space a little bit. Second one's your favorite? Yeah. Second one's like easy favorite for me. Just looks so good. Third ascension's great too. I mean, they're all good, to be honest, but if I'm gonna pick a favorite, the second one. I'm probably gonna keep her on second ascension, but I'll probably switch between second and third. Like I said earlier, when I was doing the whole summer tier list thingamajigger, I like ascensions that I could see being used outside of the summer events, specifically for summer servants. I like swimsuits where I could see these servants wearing said ascension outside of the summer. I like to go down her rabbit hole. All right, I like the pun there. I like the pun. Very punny. Who's a must summon next year? I mean, that's very subjective. I mean, dude, there's so many like crazy servants next year. I mean, I love Alice, but I want to say she's a must summon. Alco is very fun gameplay wise. I don't know if I'd say she's a must summon. So it really depends on you. I don't think there's anyone next year that's a must summon, must have. Some people might say Beast Arishigal, Space Arishigal, because she is really good. But at the end of the day, she's just another art slooper. So if you have a lot of great art sloopers, like, yeah, she's good, but like, come on now. Alice all the way, read the VN. Yeah, exactly. For me, she's a must-have, but for the general populace, I don't think she's a must-have by any stretch of the imagination. Aresh, yes, my D is talking. Also Alice. Okay. Some Alice fans out there. I like it. I respect it. Because next year has a lot of collab servants, a lot of servants we weren't expecting to see in FGO so soon. Or at all. Even towards the end of the year, Phantasmoon, for example. Very fun servant in her own right. For some people, she'll be a must-have just because she's Arquid, pretty much. So yeah, I don't know if there's anyone that's objectively a must-have. Even this year, I from an objective standpoint, there's really nobody that's like a must-have this year. I said this in my 2025 servant tier list video. I mean, Berserktoria is probably the best pound for pound, as far as gameplay wise. This being the best single target servant out there. You summoning because the servant is useful. I summon Arish because of Wi-Fi. Hey man, I respect it, but somebody asked me a question. Who's a must-have? It depends on person to person, so I was going from a gameplay perspective. For example, this year Tiamat was a must-have for me, like easy must-have for me, no problem. While I'm zeroed out, NP3 Suzuka, NP1 Chloe, NP1 Alcast, and 500 quartz, 21 tickets. That's not a bad haul, to be honest. Not bad. Dude, there's people on your chat who use around the same amount and got 0. Castoria's 0 Chloe's, top Kirby. I don't know if you're still in chat trying. I don't know where you are yet with your quartz and your tickets. Hopefully you're not suffering too much. Hopefully you finally got Chloe. Maybe I missed it in chat, but yeah, no, some people are suffering out here. So at least you got everybody in the banner. You definitely can't complain about that, right? So congratulations on your rolls. For sure. Then hit pity, you know. I was scared. For myself specifically, because like I said, I've hit pity 3 times this year. The first time I hit pity ever was in Tiamat's banner earlier in the year, and then from then on I just kept hitting pity with Typhon. I hit pity again, funny enough, with Berserktoria over in JP when I rolled for an NP5 copy of her. Like, it was crazy. It was crazy. NP2 Berserktoria, NP8 Suzuka, NP3 Chloe, and 750 coins. Yeah, not bad. See, pretty good. Yeah, managed to secure NP2. Same. Welcome to the club, dog. Welcome to the club. Who's your favorite summer servant of all time? I mean, I made the tier list earlier, but I could recap for you. So basically, my favorite 2016 summer servant was Kiyohime. And again, this is based on design, not based on gameplay or anything like that. Just based on design. 2016 Kiyohime, 2017 Nido, 2018 Ushi Wakamaru, 2019 Musashi, 2020 Kiara, and actually Kama was 2021, but we'll get to that in a bit. 2022 Scotty, 2023 Bavanchi, and 2024 Jufu. And my overall favorite was Kama. I just love her third ascension so much. Third ascension just honestly peak. Honestly about peak. You forgot about Kiara? How dare you, dog? How dare you? Kiara's amazing. Love her third ascension as well. But Kama's just chef's kiss. Chef's kiss. Redropped, cooked with her third ascension. And even outside of her third ascension, her first and second ascension, I mean, just all around great summer servant. Okay, let's go ahead and train Chloe. Draco took me to pity. Tiamat edged at 660. Oof. Well, at least you got them, right? Summer Morgan took it further to 780 quartz. That's crazy. Counting my blessings with Berserktoria. Expecting pain with Summer Mel. Damn, how many quartz do you have left after all that? I'm surprised you even have anything left. Unless you whipped out the good old wallet. You know, it is what it is. Hey, respect, man. Respect. You're keeping this game alive. You feel me? My roll result are NP3 Danstoria, NP5 Suzuka, and NP1 Chloe. Okay. You got everybody, and then an NP3 Danstoria on top of all that. Congrats. I don't know how many quartz you use, Hunter, but sounds like a pretty good haul, all things considered. Hopefully you didn't have to hit pity. I've never hit pity, but that's because I'll never have enough to at once. Yeah, I mean, you don't want to hit it, trust me. In some cases, it kind of feels better not to get the 5-star than to hit pity. As fucked as that sounds. Chloe was my main goal, about 400. Wow. And only one? Shh, Desire Sensor's a bitch, man. Desire Sensor's indeed a bitch. That's crazy. I wish I could trade you mine. Mine's NP5 somehow. Mine's NP5, so I feel you, dog. Alright, so just kind of just chilling here, just training my servants. I was planning to play a little bit of the event. I think I still will. I'll play a little bit of the event and then stop streaming. But it was a pretty W roll session, all things considered. Wanted for skills, so not a big... Yeah, exactly. Like, I went into this like, can I at least get one Chloe? And then she ended up being the one summer servant coming the most. Which, out of context, that sounds very, very bad. FBI, if you're watching, I don't mean it like that. I don't mean it, I swear. One thing I'll always thank Hoyo for is that pity is 90. Yeah, I do wish FGO would chill with the high pity. They need to lower it. Or at least put like mini pities in between. They could keep the, 100 rolls to or not 100, 900 quartz till pity. But at least make it so like maybe halfway there you're guaranteed a 5-star, but it's not necessarily the rated up 5-star, maybe something like that. Maybe if for every 300 roll you're guaranteed at least 1 4-star or higher. Put something in between 0 quartz to 900 quartz to where even if you don't have 900 quartz you still have a goal to get to, if that makes sense. Which one is better, Summer Da Vinci or Summer Chloe? In terms of support, if we're just talking strictly support, I'd say Chloe. I think Chloe's a bit more versatile in my opinion. But that's just from the number of times I've used her over Summer Da Vinci. Or, yeah, Summer Da Vinci. Both at the same time, Banders, you're crazy. You're crazy, man. You're crazy for that comment, to be honest. Yo, FBI, if you're watching this stream, look at the chat. Don't look at me. Look at chat. I think you're looking for someone else. That's wild. Okay. Speaking of FBI, we're about to see this Final Ascension. So Summer Chloe, there you go. Let's go. If you're wondering why I'm not using my 5-star EXP cards, I'm just kind of saving them just in case I need them. I like having the 5-star EXP cards on the side and then just using all the 4-stars. I don't know if anyone else does that. I feel like that's just like the smarter thing to do. Plus, I'm just like, the 4-star EXP cards are taking a lot of space in the box, so might as well take them out. Came here to just hope good luck to everyone with your rolls. Well, Sopa, I'm already done rolling, but thank you for wishing for good luck nonetheless. Also, damn. Yeah, if you're into this, then hopefully you're at least her age or around her age. If you're not, then hey, more power to you. More power to you. How'd the rolls go? It went really good. I got exactly what I wanted with the amount of quartz I was willing to use. So, how about you? Did you roll? How did your rolls go? Okay, let's go ahead and max her out. Lollibaba are your go-to? Okay. So, Lollibaba are basically legal lollies, right? Basically. I kind of, empathize with that because, I'm a Shuten fan. Shuten is pretty much a Lollibaba, you feel me? So, I got you, fam. I got you. She's still of age, though. Just to put an asterisk on that. I want people to think, oh, okay. You like them young. No, she ain't. She's not classified as a little kid, so no. How old is Chloe really? I assume not of age, but if I remember correctly from Prisma Ilya, she's actually a lot younger than she looks too. She's technically not even like 12 or 13. I think she's like a couple months, maybe even a year old. Technically, if you guys know the lore. If I'm not mistaken, I don't think she was like... She was not born through traditional means, let's say that. Yeah, there you go, Suzuka. I just go by how old Prisma Ilya is, because isn't she her clone? Well, okay, but if, for example, I'm 26 years old. If you cloned me Would my clone also be 26? Actually, no, I'm 27. Sorry, I'm 30. What the hell? I just got a brain fart. I'm actually 27. Holy shit, I'm old. Would my clone be 27, or would they be like however long they were put into this world old? Because technically they were not born, they were created. So you can't use the same conventional means of age for them because they're not the original one who was born. You got Ilya and Chloe confused. What do you mean? Isn't Chloe like, if I remember, she was spawned from Ilya, so she's a clone technically. Therefore, she's only like a couple months, if even like a year old. I mean, would you treat your clone like a child because he's younger, even if he have the same mind as you? Okay, I see what you're saying. I see what you're saying. I mean, I wouldn't treat them as if they were young like that. But I'm talking from a technicality standpoint, like their age. Like the age of their personality is different from their age of their, like, biologically speaking. Again, we're talking about a clone, so like using biology or science isn't really gonna help anyone here. But I mean, certainly there are like teenagers I've met, like people younger than me, who are way more mature than me, right? But they're still teenagers. Like, I'm not gonna treat them like they're adults just because they're a bit more mature than me, right? They're still younger than me. I don't know. It's weird. Again, it's a weird conversation. I treat my clone like a pest and call it exterminator. Okay, what if your clone was gender bent though? What are we doing there? What if it was like a gender bent version of you? Like, what are you doing at that point? I'm just saying banners. I don't know how you look like in real life. I don't know how you look like in real life. Like, but only you know that, right? At least in chat, only you know that. Imagine yourself as a female. Would you or would you not? And would that be considered incest? I mean, it's considered self-cest, obviously. Winner tops? That's insane. That's insane. I think in the end, the best way to resolve it is to consider an adult someone that the brain finished developing. No, I agree with that. But we're talking about just age, right? We're talking just age. So I could treat them like an adult because that's how their personality and that's how their personality is, and that's how their brain is developed, etc., etc. But technically speaking, if they're a clone and they were born, let's say 1 minute ago, then they're 1 minute old. Does that make sense? Like that technically on paper, that's what they are. They're 1 minute old. 100% would, because damn, I am good looking. That's crazy. If a gender bent version of me spawned, I mean, I'm Asian, so it's kind of cheating. Because you put a wig on me, I'll already look female. Put a wig on me, stuff my chest with some pillows, like, I already look female. And I'm not saying I'm like a 10 out of 10 good looking guy. I'm like average at best. But me as a female, I think I would look okay. I think I'd look okay. I don't know if I'd smash, but I think I'd look okay. If you have sex with the clone, it's masturbating? That's a good point. That's a good point. By the way, this final art... Golly! This final art, though. You with the wig would smash. Clab, listen. Hey, like I said earlier, $1 billion, everyone got a price. Everyone got a price, man. Yeah, the character designer of Suzuka absolutely cooked. Absolutely cooked. Just look at her. Jack would have the tightest pussy, no cap. Yo, vanish. Never say those words again. Yeah, look at this though. Look at this. Like, golly. Man, god damn. Like y'all can't tell me that's not 100% fire right there. Jesus. Imagine someone donate 1 million just to fuck you. I said 1 billion earlier, but 1 million, I'll take that. I'll take it. If it's a one and done thing, I'll take that. I'll even spread it wide open just for that person. I'll spread it wide open and I'd be like, how low do you want me to go? I would ask them for their preference. Like, fuck what I think. I'd ask them for their preference and I'd go with the flow. $1 million is $1 million, dog. It is what it is. And I'm talking about 1 million US dollars. Like, if you give me like 1 million yen, I don't count. Because I know 1 million yen ain't worth as much as $1 million. Elon Musk spread them. That's wild. Yo, Elon, you watching? What's up, dog? Hey, you got some money? Hey, yo. Kind of freaky, though. Kind of weird, but hey. Yeah, Suzuka's just chef's kiss. Out of these three summer servants, who's like your favorite? I think most would probably say Berserktoria, but I think from a design standpoint, I would probably say Suzuka. Suzuka's kind of hot fuego. Hot fuego. My regular cast story is also NP1, so yeah. Alright, I guess it's lore accurate. It's lore accurate. Berserktoria, but they're all Smash. I would say understandable, but one of them is not of age, so I don't know if that's understandable or not. I don't know. $10 million if they ask your girlfriend to watch. You know, funny enough, I think we've had this conversation, and I think she would be down. It's $10 million. We'd split it. We'd split it, dog. The fuck? Even if the roles were reversed. Like, I'm not into that NTR shit. But $1 million is $1 million. I'm sorry to say, but everyone's got a price. That's true, Banders. That's true. Yeah, that's always a counter argument when people are like, "Oh, you like lollies? Why are you playing this game with lollies in them? You're weird." In the end of the day, though, they're like fictional, so like it's not really weird. The weird one is the person bringing it up. The weird one is the one who's talking about it in that kind of context. But, you know, some people aren't ready for that conversation. You know, in all seriousness. So some people are just not ready for that conversation. Chi Huin, no. Absolutely not. And we've been together for almost 11 years this year. 11th year anniversary this coming October. Absolutely not. If she brought that up, that's like an instant, like, no. Instant no and rethinking life decisions moment. Straight up. Berserktoria is so good at helping me farm Ordeal calm. There you go. Okay, let's go ahead and just boom boom. But yeah. Alright. I'm pretty satisfied. Is anybody going to be rolling for the Melusine banner on Monday? If you are, good luck. Again, I will be streaming this coming Monday. Rolling some Melusine with my girlfriend. My girlfriend's going to be on this time. She's not here now, but she will be this coming Monday. At least she said she was. And if she doesn't show up, then, you know, she's a dirty liar, and you guys could spam dirty liar in the chat, I guess. Reminds me of people taking issue with the new agents in ZZZ, Zenless Zone Zero, Zimbabwe, whatever. Possibly being in high school still, because their M6 arts are sexy. Like, Ellen Jo's been in the game since launch, and they ignored her. Yeah, I mean, again, a lot of these games, if not all of them, are tailored towards, like, young adults and, like, teenagers. So it makes sense a lot of characters are, like, of that age. But at the end of the day, like, regardless of what their in-game, in-universe age is, they're, like, fictional. So, like, in my book, everything's fair game. In my book. But some people don't want to have that conversation, like I said earlier. By the way, I'm just bringing these for bond. Like Summer Kama is close to bond 11. Trying to get them quartz. Tiamat is almost bond 12. Jesus Christ. So I'm bringing these for bond purposes, if you must know. So let's go ahead and just go in. Yeah, overly sensitive about fictional. Yeah, we've had this conversation before, but yeah, I'm sure everyone's had this conversation before. It's fictional. It's like whatever. It's fair game. The problem is when that bleeds into real life. And I'm not talking about like buying merchandise of said character. Like that's fair game. That's fine. You know, you just like their design that much. You're getting a figure of them, getting some merchandise of them. That's fair game. The problem becomes when you start like looking at real people like that, if you feel me. So, you know. Yeah, so some people take it seriously to the point of like, you deserve to be in jail type shit. You deserve to be stoned to death. You deserve to this, that, or the other. Like, no, they didn't do anything wrong. They just like this game with these characters. Like, who cares? The idea when teapots will come again? I have no idea on the top of my head. There might be even some in the event. I'm not sure. How are you, and how was the part 1 summer rolls? Part 1 summer rolls were exactly what I expected, so can't complain. Not even mad. Pretty good, all things considered. I'd rate my summer rolls maybe like 8.5 out of 10. You know, 8.5 out of 10. Got the bare minimum of what I wanted, plus a little bit more. So can't really complain. It would be like a 10 out of 10 if like I got like crazy dummy luck, but my luck was pretty average, all things considered. Okay, I might as well just use MP. Consider I got Zoke, Suzuka, and Arc Tummy with 3 pulls. I'd say I won. Yeah, there you go. You failed for Berserktoria. I'm sorry to hear that. Fakrul, if that's how you pronounce that. Yeah, I'm just trying to play until I could get to the farming nodes, and then I'll probably stop streaming from there. Because right now we're doing like the story nodes with the annoying force support shit. Which servant you regret not pulling for? Ooh, that's a good one. There's not that many. I mean, way back when, I would say Dantes. And I'm talking about normal Avenger Dantes, not like the new one that came out last year. Always liked Dantes, but I didn't roll for him when he first came out, and then over the years I came to like him more and more, and I still don't have him to this day in either JP or NA. So, and yeah, he's had multiple reruns at multiple different times. I've had a myriad of different chances to go for him, but it just never aligned up with other goals that I had in mind, other priorities. So I would say him, maybe primary one that I regret not rolling for. Once upon a time it was Hokusai back when she first came out in JP. I didn't roll for her when she first came out, and then as the months went by and as I kept using her as a support servant, I was like, damn, why did I skip out on her? So I'd say her at one point, but now I have her both in NA and JP, so it's not really an issue anymore. But yeah, that's a good question. No one's ever asked that before. Got to hear that, MC. Congratulations. Thank you, Sir Jabach. Thank you very much. Thank you. It took all 900 quartz I allotted for this banner trying to get Chloe, honestly, but I somehow got NP5 Summer Castoria. Wow. Congratulations, man. NP5 Summer Castoria. I know your main goal was Chloe, but 900 quartz NP5. I mean, yeah, can't get mad at that, man. Especially when you get like an S tier servant like Summer Castoria, like, yo, it's pretty good. I don't know what I'm fighting right now, but I'm a little bit scared about like some invincibility nonsense, so I'm gonna do that. Why does Victoria need so many bells? Because she's a Lostbelt 6 Lostbelt 6 related character, so they decide to go lore wise. Okay, is this these enemies? Okay, I got it. Just go ahead and you guys go in. I have Tia Mama take care of everything. None of them have invincibility, okay? This should be enough. I'd kill to get NP5 Victoria. Similar story, I pulled for rats on Summer Bunyan's banner and got 0 rats, but NP3 Summer Bunyan, okay. And 11 multis on 420. Ah, that's funny. Congratulations on that, by the way. Even though you were trying to go for the rats, but still. I just wanted a collection copy of Chloe. Castoria was absolutely the main goal, but I got NP2 in the first 200 quartz. Okay. I think I got NP2 in the first 200 as well, so there you go. You also got Ash the Savior. Oh, congratulations, Banders. Just one copy, or did you go for multiple? Congratulations, for sure. Gonna go to sleep finally. Have fun with the stream. I'm gonna wind down the stream pretty soon. I'm just waiting till I get to the farming nodes, and then I'm pretty much gonna be done streaming as well. So good night to you. Good night to everyone else if you guys are gonna be going to sleep, and good morning to those of you guys who live at the other side of the planet where it's still like the day barely started, or maybe good afternoon. I'm not sure. Good evening. Good night if you live in like the Japan area. It should be nighttime where you live. I always forget what pretenders are weak to. Okay, foreigners, fair. I guess I'll bring. I assume this is the Cernunos fight, or I learned it's pronounced Cernunos, which is just weird to me. But this is the Cernunos fight. So far has spent 180-ish quartz, got me NP1 Berserktoria, a bunch of 4-star events, Cs, and finally a copy of Phantasmal BC. Okay. Hopefully we can get our NP3 to 4. Okay, congratulations. Hopefully you do get NP3 to 5. Not even 4. I hope you get to 5, because at least for me, when it comes to like NP4 servants, once I see NP4, I'm kind of motivated to at least try for one extra copy for that NP 5, because NP4 is just such a, I don't know, an ugly number, I guess. Like you're so close to NP5, just like right there, might as well go to full way kind of thing. That's probably not a good mentality to have in a gacha game, because that's just gonna make you spend more. But still, that's just my mindset when it comes to that. Okay, let's go ahead and just go in. Okay, so we got Yang Guofei and 3 Castorias. We should be good. I just say Kernu because of the katakana reading. Yeah, I'm probably going to keep saying Cernunos anyway, or Kern. By the way, I need suggestion on which banner should I prioritize more. Part 1, mainly for Suzuka and Chloe. Or Part 2, Faye Nitrosin, or even rerun Scotty Ruler. If you don't have Scotty Ruler already, go for Scotty Ruler. My opinion. With that said, after her... Okay, I didn't mean to use that skill, but I was talking. With that said... if you already have Summer Scotty, just skip out on her. I'd go for probably Chloe. Okay, not enough to NP yet, but that's okay. Do you have a guide for advanced quest combat training highlight? No, I'm not the person to go for guides. There's a million people out there for that. I'm just the normal, casual, everyday player, type player. I'm not that guy. I'm not that guy. There's a lot of people who post guides, but no. Sorry to say. I finally got her. I spent 720 St. Quartz and 32 tickets for one copy. Man, you almost hit pity. I'm sorry to hear that, man. But I know how it feels. But at least you got her. Hopefully you got a Chloe on the way, because Chloe's a very good support. Hopefully. Holy shit, this is so many quests. I'm just trying to get to the nodes where I can farm. Just mindlessly farm. Let me get there already. What the hell? Too many questions? Too many quests. Not even questions. Too many quests. What the hell? This is insane. What the heck? I'll read these cutscenes later, because I heard the story was written by Nasi, so I gotta read it. The only time I've ever gotten multiple copies of a 5-star was Summary Buki, and that's because I had 500 plus quartz. Okay. Well, yeah, Summary Buki. Okay, fair enough. Great servant to get multiple copies of, for sure. Okay, I can finally bring whoever the hell I want, so that's good. Let's go ahead and do, I guess, Arts Daily, I suppose. I'm not trying to bond with you right now. Trying to bond with these servants right here. And then we're facing an archer. But I think I forgot to 10 Berserktoria, but I'll get there when I get there. But for now, I think I'll just make use with that. I think double Castoria will still have her able to loop. I hope it's not multiple enemies that I accepted this quest. I hope it's just one enemy. Please be one enemy, okay? Fatal battle. And it's multiple enemies. Alright. Well, that's gonna take longer than it should. On fort. But we'll just play along with it. Just play along. Got her for 15 tickets at 310 courts. Congratulations. Not bad. Let's just go in. You can see her NP multiple times. Should have brought an AoE, but my bad. I got 4 times spook in one day. Got 4 SSR and 3 of them I didn't want. That's crazy. Yeah, fortunately I didn't get spooked at all in this banner, which I was very surprised. Because usually you would see at least a couple of 4-star spooks. I didn't even get a 4-star spook at all. I was fully expecting like a Stalfos, batteries, you know, the whole shebang. Okay, this should kill? Maybe? Did she say Gate of Avalon? That has to be a Gate of Babylon reference. She's mocking the King of Heroes. Do you think the Bat Palace is a good farming place? Again, I'm not the guide guy, so I have no idea. I kind of just roll with the go with the flow, and then whatever the 90++ node is, that's what I go for. And if there's multiple 90++, I just pick the one that has the best drops. I have no idea on the top of my head what's the best. For Bond and Evil Bones. Wait, Bat Palace? Oh, you're talking about in Lostbelt 7. Yeah, I farm that shit all the time. I think it's a great place to farm. I am that person actually. I farm that for Bond all the time. And it does drop a good amount of bones and Lostbelt 7 Ascension items, so if you need those, there you go. Glad to get her, glad to get her. Who are your grand targets? If you've seen my grand live streams already, well, specifically Saber and Lancer the other day, because I didn't do a Grand Berserk live stream, but so far my grands are Grand Saber Musashi, Grand Berserker Musashi, actually. I wasn't planning on granding both Musashis, but it just ended up being the case. And Grand Lancer Enkidu, of course, because Enkidu is Gil's boy, and I would be remiss to not grand Enkidu when I plan on granding Gilgamesh. So eventually my Grand Archer, of course, will be Gil. My Grand Rider, most likely Ozymandias. Grand Caster. Originally, I was kind of thinking about Caster Gil, but I kind of want all my Grands to be different heroic spirits, with the exception of Musashi, because again, it just kind of happened. But I think I'll probably grand Alice for my Caster. I'll grand Shutan for my Assassin. And then that's it for the 7 main classes, I think. And if we do get to grand any extra class, grand Alter Ego, Tiamat. And that's pretty much it. I don't know if they're going to let us grand multiple extra classes, but if we can only grand one extra class, probably Tiamat. If I remember correctly, I used for that advanced quest Arash, Habitat, EO, Waver, Yume, and Jufu. That's a crazy team. But if it works, it works. Got Summer, Suzuka, and Chloe as well. Congratulations. Summer Castoria for 15 tickets and 300 quartz. Nice. Can't get mad at that for sure. Holy shit, so many quests. What the hell? When can I farm? I know I spent a good bit of the stream doing the gacha rolls, but surely the farming nodes are not too far ahead. Golly. Why did they stop doing advanced quests in JP? I have no idea. I didn't even realize they stopped doing it. Again, I don't pay attention to these kind of things typically. Yeah, this time I'm gonna bring an AoE because they're kind of fucking with me right now. So let me bring an AoE that could pierce. There you go. Just in case I need it. Watch me need a single target for this one. Spent 950 quartz. NP4 Berserktoria, okay. NP5 Chloe and Suzuka. Nice. Sounds about right when you're using 950 quartz. Congrats. Okay, thank God I brought an AoE. Let me just go by faster. Barely worked on that stupid fucking advanced quest. It took me 4 or 5 command. Damn. Jesus, okay. By the way, for those of you guys who saw my Grand Lancer live stream the other day, I finally found a way to one turn the Grand Lancer duel against Indra. I just bring Karna, Enkidu, what's his name? King Ashoka, I think that's his name. Ashoka for support, and then switch Ashoka out for Raiko, Summer Raiko, and then I'm able to one-shot, or I guess not one-shot, but one turn Indra. So pretty good, doing good on that. Yeah, Ashoka honestly low-key kind of busted. First skill, really good. Finally able to one turn Indra, bitch ass. Bandage, did you change your profile pic just now? I could have sworn your profile pic was not that. I don't know what it is because it's so small on my monitor, but I assume that's Suzuka. That I'm looking at. Whoa, I'm gonna be fighting Avenger. Avengers are, of course, weak to moon cancers. You know what? I'll stick with the same team. Maybe. Yeah, I'll stick with the same. Actually, you know what? I'll bring you. Bring this. And then I think we're good on that. I like the look of the NP. Okay, fair. Yeah, I literally cannot tell from your profile pic, like, specific details, but just from the colors I could tell that's Suzuka. Suzuka 3rd Ascension. All right, there you go. I can respect it. I like a man that knows what he likes and is proud of it, especially after she came to you after you made that really crude joke, but I guess she's into that, so she's just showing that respect back. Suzuka 3rd Ascension is indeed fire, so. Come on, let me get to the farming nodes, man. I'm not trying to stay here forever. God, the fact that it's like so many like story quests just tells me these cutscenes are gonna be long as shit. It's definitely Nasu wrote this for sure. Okay, can we finally, holy hell. This feels like a story chapter or something. I'm just trying to get to the part where I get to farm like a mindless fool. Alright, more fights. My word, okay. At least they're giving us quartz, right? At least they're giving us quartz. I guess that's one good thing. The one bad thing about this is I said I was going to stop streaming until I get to the farming portion, which is not here yet. Okay, fighting foreigners, so I want to bring an alter ego, so I'll bring Tiamat. I'll bring the support one because it's technically better. Who's better, Arts, AoE, Berserker, Musashi, or Ibuki? Most people would say Ibuki, and I think in most like farming situations she is better. But in my opinion, I think Musashi is better in terms of like boss fights and challenges, in my opinion. Her bond CE is absolutely cracked, and her damage is nothing to laugh at. What am I looking for? Okay, this C, I guess. And Tiamat with a pure C just in case she needs it. I gotta bring Mashi. What the hell? Oh, Mashi, you don't even got your buff yet. I don't want to bring you. Enjoy the event, everyone. Peace. Thank you. Thank you. See you later. Thank you for hanging out. I'll be stopping streaming soon. So if you guys have any last minute comments or questions, let me know. Because I assume I'll be able to get to the farming portion soon. Ibuki is better for looping. Musashi is better for slightly longer fights. Yeah, I'd say, to put it simply, I would say that's the case. Yeah, especially if you're fighting a saber, she does extra damage against sabers once she gets her buff, which is coming this coming February, I think. This coming February or January. So she's pretty cracked. She's pretty cracked. Okay. I guess I could just do this. I just like Musashi's built-in guts, built-in evade, which Ibuki has no form of protection besides, of course, Castoria, but that's like a separate servant. I like Musashi's Bond CE having 3 buff removal immunity, buff removal resistance, which in this day and age, buff removal resistance is cracked. So just having that, even if it's a Bond CE, like whatever, is nothing to laugh at. Let's see. Okay. Okay, I'll reluctantly use your NP, Tiamat. What do you think of this summer welfare servant? I'll be completely honest with you. Gun to my head. I have no idea what she does. I don't use her at all in JP. She has a quick NP, I believe, and that's about as much knowledge as I have about her. Yeah, so I guess that's my opinion. Oh, I just needed to, okay. I wish I knew that earlier. Who do you predict, hope for JP summer? Me personally, I want to see Summer Tiamat, Summer Medusa. That's who I want to see. Summer Medusa has been like a long time coming. I'm not like a big time Medusa fan, but I just feel like, 10 years of FGO and we still don't have a Summer Medusa, one of the OGs of Fate Stay Night. That's kind of a crime. Speaking of OGs, I would say Medea, but her voice actress died recently, so I don't think they're gonna, recast her so soon. So Medusa would be like the next best thing. Summer Tiamat just because I like Tiamat. Otherwise, I really don't have any clear idea who they could bring out this year. Okay, we're finally at the farming situation. Okay, I already know how this event works for the most part. I'm good. I don't need to read all that. I think I could, yeah, we got to the farming portion. I could farm whatever the hell I want. Granted, it's like the lower level quest, but whatever. So that's pretty much it for the stream. Thank you guys for watching. Congratulations to everybody who got Berserktoria or Chloe or Suzuka or all 3. Wherever you were going for, I hope you got them. If you didn't, I'm sorry to hear that. Hopefully, you're able to pull through with like login quartz or login tickets or whatever. For those of you guys who didn't roll and maybe are saving for the second banner for Melusine, I will be rolling, or I won't be rolling, but I will be streaming this coming Monday. My girlfriend's going to be the one rolling that time around for Bavanshi specifically. So hopefully she's lucky as well and gets her. I believe she has a good amount of quartz still left over from the Ashes Savior roll. So good luck to her. Hopefully I'll get to see some of you guys over there this coming Monday. I want to say Monday 9 p.m. PST is when it drops. I don't think there's any maintenance or anything crazy like that, so it should be up right when login happens. So it's a bit earlier in the day. I should have a lot more energy. I should be a lot more loud or louder. I think I was actually pretty loud earlier, so I'm sorry for everybody in my house who's trying to sleep. But yeah, I'll see you guys later. Good night. Thank you. Don't forget to hit that like button on the way out. This will all be uploaded as a video afterwards, and the gacha portion will be uploaded later in the day as well. So yeah, I'll see you guys on Monday. Bye-bye.